All right, so pick back up on the recording. Don't know if I lost first 15 minutes of it or not, but we'll see once we're done with the session. So, again, this whirling magic rolls around your head, Tolman, as Cudwar continues to kind of chant. You feel a little writhing inside your eye socket like a little worm, but the worm kind of grows bigger and bigger. It starts to move less and less, but the light starts to kind of fade a little bit, and you can see out of your one eye just fine. Your other eye, you can feel something there, but you can't quite see out of it yet. But as you put your hand up to your eye, you can feel there's an eyeball there. You just can't quite see just yet. And the light kind of recedes back into Cudwar's hands. And he kind of stops, and he looks at you, grabs you by the face, says, "Okay, it's back. But this may take a couple hours for you to get your eyesight back. Just be careful, but this will work."
Okay. I trust you.
All right. Now,
I don't have to be a bard. Thank God.
So it's like, hey, Cudwar, can we take one of those to go for our friend Twig?
it's like it happened to Twig too. Oh, you didn't know that, did you? Oh, that happened before you guys left, right?
That was before we left. Twig was the first one it happened to.
It's like, good God! I'm assuming you guys would have shared with him the monster or something you guys are fighting against.
Yeah.
Okay. He says, "Oh, good God, yes. Just when you guys come back, I'll be able to heal him." And he looks again at you, Tolman. He's got his hand on both sides of your head, so looking at his work there. Says, "You do know that those magic eyeballs they let you see in the dark, right?"
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I thought you knew that. Well, you may take it back out?
No, don't touch. Don't touch. Mine,
Okay.
Mine.
Okay, good enough.
Now, you find something shiny like the side of my dagger, and I'm tilting it and looking at both of my eyes, and it's like, okay, it's really there. It's really there.
All right, so after that, he kind of leads you guys all back downstairs, where you guys first went in the first little, I guess, ante room, whatever you want to call it. And that's what
the real milestones.
And that's where they start to kind of put the bags over your heads, kind of to blindfold you before they lead you on your journey again to your next location, just like last time. Any other questions or anything before he takes off with you guys?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
I think we're good.
Okay. All right, so let me switch back over to the other guys in Astral Plane, and let's see what these guys are going to do. All right, so back in the Astral Plane, where we left off, Brevin is now starting to kind of retrace the runes on here again. And while he's retracing these runes, he's telling you guys all again about, okay, when you go through here, just concentrate on your surroundings. If you've got the willpower, you can control it. I'll go through first. I've been here before. I got a pretty good control over this, so I should be able to make it safe for you guys as well. But again, we just don't know what to expect on the other side of this. And he'll ask you guys.
Do you happen to have an extra return potion?
I got the one that I got from Nimba. I didn't get any extras.
Okay, out of character, I thought Brevin was just guiding us to this portal. I didn't think he was going through or being part of this mission.
No, he's guiding you guys through because he's been here before. He's the one that's been through the Astral Plane. He's the one that's been to the Plane of Chaos. And this is the portal that he found through the Muckle Stones. And it was basically his and Jodell's idea to kind of go through here and mark your spot for the return potions.
I got you, but does he need his?
I'm sorry?
Does he need his potion if he's not going with us to the drill?
Oh, he was going to go with you guys to the drill as well.
Oh, okay, I did not know that. All right.
Yeah, he's got a contact in the Plane of Chaos, a Gith, that he should have shared this with you guys already. If I didn't share it with you, I apologize. It could have been a few sessions ago.
You did. It was a while ago.
Yeah.
I remember you sharing it.
Yeah, no worries. I'll go over it again. That's fine. So he's got a contact within the Plane of Chaos, a Gith, and they have the Gith city that he's going to take you guys to. They have for lack of a better term, a navy, and they plan on trying to secure a ship and then try to get as close as they can to the gem or the spawning stone within that ship. And again, that's how his great-grandfather did this, 1,000 years ago, and that's why he's using this same methodology that his great-grandfather did last time this happened. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so last time when Diddy wasn't here, I asked you guys about the order in which you guys were going to go through. And I think everybody volunteered Dr. P to go first. Like Sylvia or Twig or somebody was actually like pushing you in front, but you're going to go after Brevin. Brevin will be the first one through. And then Twig offered to go last with him and Buttercup. So Diddy, where do you want to go in this order?
I'll go straight after the first person who's going through to protect them.
So right after Brevin then?
Yeah, right after Brevin, if that's okay with the guys.
I don't know. Dr. P, are you anxious to go in first?
Oh, I can go straight up.
I'm down for whatever.
All right, well, how about I go first and you come in straight behind me because I'll need your protection.
Excellent.
Okay. Alright, so Brevin finishes the incantation. You see the swirling, it was a void, you can see right through the astral plane the other side of it, but now it's starting to kind of swirl into this black, milky, thick, viscous type of material, but it's just slowly swirling in a circle. And as Brevin stops tracing, you see all the runes that he traced are lit up there. He's okay, we've got about 12, 15 seconds to go through here. I'm going to go first. Each one of you guys coming right behind me. Okay?
Okay. I'll just leave a really quickly scribbled message to the guys because I know they left and just saying, we've gone through the portal.
How are you leaving the message?
Just quickly, I'll scribble it down just on, I've got like charcoal, so I'll just write it on the floor.
Okay. In about 12 seconds, huh? Give me a performance check.
Okay, oh my god. Performance. There you go.
Oh, okay. Very nice. So you scribble that really quick. You didn't comment, I'm assuming, right?
No, I just sort of wrote it. I'll write it actually on the gate, just saying we've gone. We've gone through. You'll need ritual, and that's all I can really say. I don't think I can say going through with Brevin. You need ritual to get through. Love Diddy. Something simple.
Alright. So, Brevin turns around to you guys. He steps into the void, and bloop, it like lets a small little ripple as he goes into it, but he steps right through.
I'll look at Dr. P and I'll say, I should have maybe asked him if there's any danger on the other side. I'll take out my sword and step through as well.
Okay. So as you step into it, I guess I'll go and describe it to you first. So you step into it. This is black void, and as soon as you step into it, your eyesight goes black. You can't see anything. But then all of a sudden, it's almost like a scene from like Star Wars, where they go into light speed, and you see these thousands of tiny lights just kind of streaming by you really quick, almost like you're not sure if you're really traveling really far, really fast, or it's just some kind of weird magic trick. But this lasts for about 6 seconds before you pop out the other side. And I'm not going to say what happened on the other side until everybody makes their way through. So who's next?
More slots than I can count.
So Dr. P, you're next?
Yeah, Dr. P's going through.
Okay. So pretty much the same thing I just explained to Diddy. Step through, everything goes black, and then the 1,000 lights kind of just go screaming past you before you pop out the other side. And then Sylvie's not here, but she'll go through. And then Corn will go through. He's not here. Twig's not here. He comes up the rear, him and Buttercup. Alright. So, 1 second, please. Okay. I need Diddy. Roll me a wisdom check, please. Nope, sorry, strength check.
Strength, just straight strength, okay, no
Yep,
worries.
strength save, sorry.
Strength save, okay.
Okay.
That's my good thing.
Dr. P, need you to do the same thing?
+4 to all. Is it no? Plus his charisma modifier.
Yeah, if he's 10 feet, if he appears 10 feet near me.
That includes your own too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does. That's why the saves are so good. It's already in there.
So +10?
No, plus 4. My
Plus
charisma
4.
modifier.
Okay.
So he's 14 +4. He's be 18.
I get that too, right?
Yes, you do.
So
Hell yeah!
Since Diddy went through first.
18, and Diddy's got 27.
All right, so let me roll for the other three guys.
You got a 23. Professor P got an 18.
Yours already added in yours? I see 1d20 plus 8.
I'll say the gods with us. Oh, I'm missing somebody.
Oh, you added something to it.
Okay. All right. So, Diddy, first thing first, as you walk through, as you pop through, you are immediately engulfed around this mudslide, basically right in front of you. You don't see Brevin anywhere, and your sight is gone, but you concentrate for a second, and you're able to kind of blast away the mud, probably about 10, 12 feet from you, and that's all you can see. You can see you're in a sphere of mud. You can see a little bit of like a black onyx, some kind of a structure of where the portal was. You can just see along the edge of it where you came out of it, but the portal's still alive before Dr. P comes popping out. And Dr. P, you erupt, kind of run right into the back of Dittmeier, and you see the same thing. You're like inside this sphere of mud. I mean, you're not in it, but you can see the sphere like within 10, 12 feet outside of you. And then right behind you, Sylvia, Twig, and Quarren all pop out to the exact same thing. But Brevin is nowhere to be seen.
Oh. He might be in the mud. Should we call for him? I'll go, Brevin.
And you watch as this mud sphere around you is moving, constantly moving, and you can hear like a grating sound of like mud on rocks on something else. It must be like, you're not sure if it's a sphere or what else in it, but it's kind of a loud din right now of hearing this mud kind of and rock kind of scrape by you as you're controlling the area around you.
Oh, so should we be on a different map or on the same one?
Nope, this is Theater of the Mind right now.
Okay, all right. I'll just think my way around it and just sort of tell everyone to like link up hands and we'll try and move through. But we need Brevin.
Okay, which way are you moving? Are you moving in any particular direction?
So I'll slowly go around the mud ball. I'm just
Let's
expecting
go
it to see if
where the
somebody's.
rocks aren't crashing against the mud.
Good idea. I'll tell you what, the cleaners here must get a lot of money. Go around.
And before you walk away, no need for a perception check, but you'll see that where the portal was on the ground, since you're able to control it, you can kind of see the mud kind of dissipate on the black kind of onyx surface. You can see on the one edge or one quarter of the teleportation circle, the runes that were kind of lit up go dim, and that black muddy swirling disappears. All you can see is the black onyx behind it.
Okay. Well, I'll just touch the portal, so I've got it for the locate object, so I'm familiar with it, and then we'll do as I was told. Yeah, I'll move away from the crunching rock sounds and sort of try and inspect the ball to see if Brevin's stuck in it.
On the black onyx or into the mud?
We're going to go around the mud and just see if he's found himself stuck inside of it or something.
Make sure I'm explaining this to you right. You're not going around the mud. The mud is all around you. So imagine you're inside this sphere, this perfectly round globe, and all around you is this swirling mud, with the exception of the underside of you, like about maybe 3 or 4 feet below you, is the actual onyx structure that you came through. Everywhere else you're surrounded by mud.
Oh, gotcha. All right, so touch the onyx structure, and then we'll just move the black sphere through the mud.
Okay. Give me a basically like time on a clock. What direction are you going? 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 6, 9.
I'll look to the more intelligent people. Where do you think? 2?
3. It's the divinity.
I like it. Let's go.
So you go 3 o'clock, huh? Okay. As you guys make your way, you got to get another 10 feet. You're able to control this thing. The sphere kind of stays with you, but as you move 10 feet, you no longer have sight of the teleportation ring that was behind you. But no sign of Brevin.
I wonder if transport works different.
What do you mean transport?
Maybe he was a double crosser.
Yeah, we never checked him to see if he was a slide, right? Well, we don't know where this city is. Should we just keep going around and spiral outwards from where we know the teleport circle is to see if we can find him? He could be caught somewhere.
Give me a wisdom check, Diddy and Dr. P.
Just straight wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom check.
There you go.
You seem to recall something about Brevin and his affinity to portals, but that's about it with that roll.
All right. So we're supposed to find a city here, right? The city of the Gith. I wonder if we don't know what it looks like, but if we think city, does it help us at all? Will we move towards it in this plane?
With that wisdom check, you'll probably remember, well, I've said this about 3 times, so hopefully Brevin said it about 3 times as well. Your only intention of going through this portal was to go to the other side, mark your spot with your return potions, and then head back.
Okay, all right. So, well, as soon as we're a little bit out of danger, let's do the marking.
But you've moved out of you no longer see the portal. You moved 10 feet, now it's no longer within your little sphere.
Okay, all right.
Back away
Let's
from
go.
the 3 degrees.
Go back towards the... So I suppose we go to 9 o'clock and just get back over the portal and drop our potions and we're done.
All right, so you're going right back the exact same way you came from, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys move another 10 feet, totally expecting to find that black onyx teleportation circle, and nothing. You're still just surrounded by this sphere of mud.
I touched it before I left, didn't I? So then this is going to be a little bit easier. I go, geez, it's almost like the gods are with us today. So I now concentrate my spell on finding that portal, like what direction it's in. And I will cast this one.
Let me read it real quick before I rule.
It's the only thing I can do if movement's weird.
Okay. All right. So as you cast this spell, you can sense the location of where you last touched it, and you sense that the marking where you are, it's moving away from you at a rate about 20 feet per round.
Whoa. I'll tell everyone, I go, this is weird, it's very chaotic. Oh, yeah. I'll just move us at full tilt that way then, towards the teleport circle.
Okay, so how fast are you moving? You're full tilt, you said?
So how far away is it based on the locate object? 20 feet or 60 feet or 40 feet away?
Right now, you guessed because you moved 10, then you said you moved 10 feet back, so it's probably about 40 feet away from you right now.
All right, so we'll go 50 feet, so like bypass it just quickly, so it should be able to just come straight up under us,
Okay.
at the end of the round. So I'm just sort of giving it so it'll move towards me, and then as soon as we can drop our potions. It seems like we're in movement, so...
Okay. Are you leading the group?
If they let me.
Okay. Then you need to give me another wisdom.
Yeah.
Was it wisdom check? Wisdom save. 1 second. Let me check what it is. Wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom. Oh, I'm good at those.
All right, Dr. P, you need to give me a wisdom save.
What, Diddy? That looks familiar. On the opposite end.
All right, so as Diddy goes forward, Dr. P, you watch as like the mud around you guys starts to kind of cave in, and like little spurts of it starts to kind of bombard you guys. And you think really hard, and you knock the mud back to that same 10-foot sphere about you. But Diddy, you felt that you kind of lost control of it there as you were moving. So
Ooh.
you move 50 feet towards this thing with, I'm assuming, Dr. P staying right behind you. Dr. P, can you move 50 feet? Your movement's 25 feet, right?
In the plane of chaos, I could move 200 feet.
Okay. This is what it feels like, at least, right? All right, so you guys make your way back the direction. You felt you sensed where that thing was, and as you guys go through the mud, it kind of clears out, almost like you guys are rushing through this little small cylinder or small circle of air pocket through the mud, and you pop through the other side, and as you pop through the mud, you can see it's all clear around the portal, and you see Brevin standing right there on the dormant portal right now, with a somewhat of a surprised look of you guys walking through the mud. It's like, where'd you go? I told you to stay still.
Sightseeing? Walk over, with my head down going, Okay, I suppose we should drop the potions here, right?
Yes, exactly. And you guys will see that, Brevin's got scrapes and bruises, and his hair's all caked in mud, and his clothes are all kind of tattered. So I guess you guys, he looks at you guys, and then you guys are dirty. I guess, wow, that's embarrassing. Yeah, okay, well, we're here. So let's drop the potions and let's get back.
Right, so we drink them and then it'll anchor us to this space.
Nope, you don't drink them. The way it works is you take the vial.
That's almost. Yep.
You take the vial and you just drop a little drop on it, and you keep the vial for later. When you drink the vial, it'll bring you back that spot where the drop is.
Gotcha. Okay, let's do that.
So we got one.
Drop them all at the same spot.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of them. I'll say Buttercup had 1, Twig, Quarren, Sylvia, and Brevin. So I technically got 6. So we've got 6 return potions, all marked to the spot. Dr. P, you're kind of screwed. You have no return potion.
I marked it anyways.
All right. And again, right now you're surrounded by probably about a 30-foot sphere. And outside of that sphere, you can see bits and pieces of fire along one edge of it. Along another edge of it, you see these large boulders kind of going up and kind of crashing into the sphere, but not really doing anything. You see it's followed up behind that by some water, and you see like some debris being blasted by almost like a tornado gust wind up against this sphere around Brevin. It says, all right, so that's it. Everyone's dropped their potion, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let's... Yes?
We just need one for Professor P.
Well, I agree, but it's too late for that. And he starts kind of tracing all the portal rings again to fire it back up again.
Well, I'll leave something.
Sir Diddy, I have a plan.
All right.
Are you going to share what that plan is?
Yeah, I'll look at you.
Plan on using the drill and demolishing our foes. I'll be dying here while you guys port out.
I think you'll be able to come out with this. It's just to get straight back here. Maybe it's just going to save us 8 hours of time. Look, I'm going to leave something here so I can track it, which will help us a little bit. But I think Silith is the one who can sort of like drop us right on the spot. But what have I got? So he'll just sort of look around. He's got a holy symbol on his shield, but he's also got a little holy symbol as well. He says, grab that for a sec and pop it down wherever you want and become a little bit familiar with it, and we'll see if this might work.
How much time do you need for this?
No, well, I'm becoming familiar with I'm already familiar with the holy symbol. I'll give it to him, and then I'll say, right, now, what we might be able to do is if Silith can teleport you here, then I can take you to this spot, and then you can use your potion when you get another one to, like, be at our space. If that can work.
It's worth a try.
Okay.
As you guys are having this conversation, Brevin kind of stops doing the tracing and looks over at you guys. So you guys need some more time?
I'm just trying to think. Yeah, has anyone else got any spells that they could use that could mark or anchor the place?
Let me check Sylvia's real quick. I don't know what she has, but let me check.
Like, it would be Professor P's dream to like activate the drill and be the dude that stays behind on the asteroid. Just letting everyone know.
As it blows up.
Okay, what does she have? Nope. 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 I don't see anything here that does any kind of teleportation other than Misty Step, but that's got a limited range on it. But nothing that marks the area. There's something in particular you were thinking, Diddy? Out of character?
Actually, I've got a really good idea. He takes out the doll, the talking doll, and he hands it over, and he says, "Let's make it say, 'Hi, I'm, your name. Please come and pick me up,'" or something like that. And then if we get lost and we can't see, you could at least hear it. But it's a pretty good way of doing it. So we don't know what sensors work, but if you say a phrase to this doll, and I'll pass him my doll. It's a talking doll. You can have it. Just leave it here and let it talk, and say whatever phrase you want, and then remember that. And then we've got something we can lock into because we're familiar with the doll with my spell, but also you can hear it.
So give me a quick wisdom check, Diddy.
Wisdom straight. Yep.
Okay.
That's wisdom neat.
All right.
It'll
So
draw attention to the portal, but it'll let you find it.
okay, so you at least know that the talking has to be triggered by something. You have to define what triggers the thing to start talking. Like in the shops, they were triggered by someone walking within 5 feet of. That's what triggered them to talk. Or it could be something like the ringing of the doorbell triggers them to talk, or anything like that. There's something you got to define that triggers the doll to say the phrase.
Oh, I'm leaving that up to Dr. P because it's his way of it knowing he's there. So I'll say it's completely yours.
When
I'm
I
giving
say
it to
help within earshot, you scream so I can hear you, doll.
Okay.
Help! Oh, it's over there.
As you give the command to the little doll, nothing happens.
I haven't said help yet.
Diddy, you remember that you had to attune to this thing?
Yeah, I'll say you'll need an hour. That's all.
Brevin goes, "What? I gotta stay here for an hour?"
We'll try. Look, if something comes, we can
Sir
leave
Diddy,
it.
I appreciate your kind concern, but I think we should press on.
Okay, no worries. Well, I mean, I'm still attuned to it, but then I can just, if I leave it, is that it's activated then, and I'm no longer attuned to it, or how does that work?
No, once you're attuned to it, you're attuned to it, unless someone else picks it up and tries to take it over, basically.
That's okay. Well, I'll give it to Dr. P anyway, because I'll say, if it helps you, I can't keep this, but I'll give him the doll and tell him how it works, and then I'll still use the holy symbol because I'm aware of how that thing, and I'll say, yeah, we should go then if we're gonna go.
Okay, so Diddy's sitting there listening to you talk to this thing, and he holds out a hand like he's concentrating a little bit, and you guys watch the sphere around you kind of shrink to about 20 feet, and you see Brevin kind of sweating on his brows. Okay, guys, we've got to do something quick. I can't hold this much longer. What are we doing?
Oh, we'll leave. It's fine.
All right, so he backs off his hand, and the ball shrinks to about 10 feet around you guys, and he starts to kind of trace around the runes there again. Diddy, give me another wisdom save.
Okay. Just a wisdom save. Oh, I haven't been doing too well on these. And I continue.
Oh, shit. And you guys watch as pretty much half of the sphere is covered in fire. The other half is getting bombarded by these boulders from the other side. And it crunches down to about 8 feet. I mean, you guys are right on the edge of it. You can feel the heat from one side. You can feel like little bits of like rumble. Not getting hit by it, but you can feel it kind of vibrating against you. Dr. P, give me a wisdom save. Oh shit.
+4.
Oh yeah, plus four.
Oh,
Yeah,
+4. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you watch as the fire starts to kind of spit through little pockets around the globe as Brevin is frantically kind of tracing over the things, and you wheel it back. You push it back another 10 feet. It's about 10 feet around you guys. You're still kind of tight packed around all you guys, but you're able to kind of knock it back just as Brevin finishes the portal runes. Yes, Selith?
Isn't that mud they're around?
It was mud.
So as
Yeah,
fire
it's
comes
fire.
in, wouldn't that turn into clay or sand then?
They exited the mud, and then they saw fire and wind and everything else kind of coming towards them.
Gotcha.
Okay? But Dr. P is able, with his wisdom save there, thanks to Dr. P's +4, kind of knock it back. Brevin finishes marking the runes. They all glow up, and that black, viscous, swirling mass is now in front of you guys for you to jump through. And Brevin stands right there holding his hands up. So you guys go first this time.
Yep.
Poof.
Poof.
Okay, anybody not going or hesitating for any reason?
Buttercup seems reluctant.
No, I'm not going to do that to them.
Hey, at least we left a tracer over there.
Alright, so let's switch back to the other guys. Back in Mucklestones. Toman, are you back? I saw you need to step away in the chat. So that was good timing on my part. Alright, so when we left you guys off, Cudwar was leading you guys down through the tunnels. You had your bags over your head, the blindfolds, everything. Same thing before, kind of go down some stairs, couple turns, you hear some rumbling sound like stone on stone moving or sliding around. Go into another room, up some steps, and you step onto a solid surface and they tell you all to sit. And then you can almost sense through the dark bag on your hat, on your head, the sudden whoosh of you went from this kind of stanky smell down to a dungeon to the smell of a forest. You hear crickets, you hear birds, maybe not necessarily birds, more like frogs and stuff, maybe making sounds, sounds of the night. As you feel yourself kind of ever so gently being moved or guided, feel the wind kind of going through your arms until they finally step you off. Walk another 10, 20 feet, and some leaves, some brush. You can hear it and feel it. Still night, still pretty dark outside. And they finally take your blindfolds off. And you recognize you're in that same kind of a game trail leading to the Mucklestone gates there as well.
Yep.
Someone's back yet? Nope.
Still muted.
Okay. Alright, Silith,
You're back.
Usul, any conversation? Anything you want to do different here?
I'm just along for the ride at the moment.
You gonna make me do all the role playing?
I think you got us into this mess.
But I always blaming the draconian chief. All right. So we're just with Cudwire and are we with what's his name? What's he call him?
Gillard?
Face?
Nope,
Gillard.
just Cudwar, and he's got a couple of acolytes walking beside you as well that were back in the keep. But you're walking
Okay.
through the forest at midnight, basically.
So I'm just gonna ask. Cudwire what happened to Jodell.
He had to take off. I thought he told you. He was searching for the other portals. He left about the same time you guys did. As soon as you went through the portals, he made haste to go where he'd heard there was some more slotty portals.
So it's just gonna like nod his head, but I see. Well, you don't have to have any information on like I don't know if we'll be able to meet back up with everyone. I mean, Brevin was our guide, and he's kind of they're kind of still in there. What if we can't find them?
I don't know. This was your idea. I just assumed you knew where they were. I mean, when Jodell left, he said when you guys come back to stay on your path to head towards the spawning stone and finish your quest. And he said he would meet you guys either back in Yeshomar or possibly here, but he had to find out where the other gates were because once you guys get back, to make haste to those portals to start to close them.
Still gonna nod his head, and then he's gonna turn and look at Toman and look at Asum like, do you guys remember how to find the other guys when we get in there?
Oh,
No. They'll be there. They gotta be there.
Everybody give me a wisdom check.
It was like you said it was 6 to 8 hours of travel, right? So
Roughly.
wisdom check. Yeah.
Whoa!
Ooh, look at that.
Ooh.
Wait, the anxiety clears.
I guess technically I should ask for survival, but that's fine. I'll take a wisdom since Tolman got a 20 on it.
dang.
Basically, I both got 8.
So Silith and Usul, you guys are both like, that I wasn't paying attention, or we made a lot of turns. But Tolman's, you feel pretty confident that you can probably retrace Brevin's steps on the way back to the portal.
All right, so it's gonna like pat Toman on the back and be like, "You're our guide. You got this." And if you don't,
Alright,
we'll just
Ranger,
wander in the
yes, we
plane
can
of.
do this.
So it's gonna be like, "We can do this." And if you don't show us the right way, we will just starve to death in the astral plane. It's all cool.
Okay.
And it'll be your fault.
Well, no, if you get us lost, it's your fault.
You got us in this situation.
Hey, we're perfectly
End of
safe here
discussion.
right
Let's
now. All right, we go back into the astral plane.
Yeah, as you guys got up at Cudwire, okay, so assuming you find them, you're still coming back here, right?
That was the plan, right?
Right.
We could just wait. We could just wait here for them to come back. So
That-
like point that out.
Yeah,
Just wait
that's,
here. They'll come back. We don't have to go back in there.
They're gonna
We
come
don't
back.
have to see that.
right
We don't have to see that dragon.
well, Cudwire will ask you guys if you're able to kind of mark your spots with the return potions. Were you successful with that?
No.
So it's gonna be like, no. But on the upside, I can always come back to the bar.
It's like, well,
How long has it been approximately since we've been back?
I'd say it's probably been maybe close to an hour.
Okay, I'm willing to wait another hour before we go back. I
Before-
don't like it.
Another hour before you do what?
Into the portal.
Wait here in case they come back, because maybe they just dropped the potions and came back. We hadn't dropped our potions yet, so. I mean, I don't look forward to seeing the eyeball things again.
And
Yeah.
Sill's like, I don't want to see that dragon. But then Sill's gonna point out, so we were aware how long we traveled. Sill's gonna put up the argument that wait an hour. It took us almost 6 hours to get there. It's gonna take them at least 6 hours to get back.
Yeah. We'll wait here an hour. See if they come back.
Throws up and Sill's just gonna throw up his hands back. They'll never make it back in that time. We're gonna have to go back in anyways.
So Cudwire's going to chime in and says, so Silith, you're telling me this whole time you had the capability to transport across planes?
Sort of. I mean, I can't go wherever I want.
Did you not just transport from wherever you were back to here?
To the caves you go. He nods.
He kind of slaps himself on the forehead and says, "What? Why did we give you a return potion? Do you need it?"
Sill's gonna like clutch the return potion, be like, but I need to save my mana.
He kind of shakes his head a little bit.
What if there's an emergency?
Yes, I by all means. I mean, if you guys want to travel there to mark your spot, I encourage that. But if you have the capability to transport across planes, then I'm not sure that all this was needed.
Sill's gonna like do the math, count the people. He's like, well, I probably would have left Rufus behind, and the bear behind, and your little elf buddy behind, and probably he's gonna look at Toman, someone else behind, just for being a little angsty little. And he just mumbles stuff under his breath.
All right, so Cudwire's going to look a little frustrated at this point. So, okay, so I need to know what your plan is. When you said when you left, there was a dragon before all of them. Brevin's told me stories of the dragon that travels within the astral plane. Hope it's the same one. I don't know if it was or not.
It would
So-
be nice if he told us about it.
There's thousands of things within the astral plane. I'm sure he told you of some of them.
the dragon god thing doesn't seem important.
It hasn't been an issue in the past. But anyway, so the way I see it, you've got three choices. You can either travel back through the astral plane and try to find your friends, hopefully they're alive, and bring them back. Or B, you can wait here and hope for their return. Or C, you can go ahead and travel on to Yeshomar and wait there for Brevin or Jodell or whoever else can come to your aid.
So it's gonna look at the other two and be like, do either of you know where Yeshomar is?
And Cudwar goes, I can get you there. Don't worry about that. I can get you to Yeshomar. It's just Brevin has the contact there to get you to the plane of limbo, and I'm not as well received by them as Brevin has. But I have contacts in Yeshomar. You can be safe there while you wait for their return, or you can wait here, or you can go in after them. It's your choice.
Didn't you say we could find Jodell in Yeshomar?
He will eventually go back there, yes. He's supposed to meet you guys either in Yeshomar if you're not here in Mucklestones, or he'll wait for you here if you're coming back to Mucklestones.
Sylph raises his hand and says, I vote for whichever one doesn't go to the Angry Dragon.
Cudwar kind of turns to Usul and Toman.
To Usul, what a day. I actually don't know what to do now. I'm torn because I would never left friends behind, but I don't know. Do we make things worse by going back, or do we just wait?
Cudwar turns to Usul.
I'm just gonna shake my head.
Which way you want to go?
Cudwar kind of throws his hands up, says, I can't tell you what to do. All I know is that we are this close to getting what we need to stop this thing. We can't stop. Always move forward.
Move on.
So it's gonna be like, fine, but if we see that dragon again,
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's do it.
we're gonna go try and find the other.
Let's fire our friends.
Okay, so you guys are heading back to the astral plane to try to find the portal that you didn't go through, but your friends supposedly went through. Correct?
Might have gone through
Yeah.
at this point, yeah.
On the upside, everything was incinerated nearby it, so that should be fine.
Okay. So Cudwar kind of shrugs a little bit, looks somewhat a little perturbed at this point, but kind of walks up to the portal and starts tracing them, like you guys saw Jodell do before. All right, back to the other group that are just popped through the plane from Chaos into the astral plane. Let me switch this map here again. You guys all pop back through. There's no sign of the dragon, no sign of little stony monsters, no sign of the eyeball things. But you guys are looking out among the infinite horizon of the astral plane. No sun, no moon, but there's like a constant radiant light throughout. Look off in the distance, you can see what looks like large mountain ranges. You can see little bits and pockets of, you're not sure if it's just large boulders, if it's ruins, or what it is. But I'm sorry?
Any eyeballs?
No, there's no signs of the eyeballs, and Brevin is the first one kind of looking around. It's okay. We don't want to stay here for long. Let's just follow me. And he starts leading you guys off out into the abyss of the astral plane. So, here's what I want to do. I'm going to have him. Are any of you guys going to keep an eye out, or are you relying strictly on Brevin?
I'm keeping an eye out.
Okay. So, I'm going to have each of you give me a perception check. Damn, Professor P is showing you up, Usul.
I know, that's crazy.
All right, so the first couple hours pass by, and you see Brevin kind of jumping again from pocket to pocket. He's trying to find these small little islands of boulders or ruins or whatever, and don't seem to come across any kind of issues at this point. So that was the first couple hours. So now I'm going to switch back and forth to the other group as well, because that was 2 hours. I need you guys to do the exact same thing that are back in the just went through the Mucklestone gates. I need each of you guys to give me a perception check. Everybody's at disadvantage except for Toman.
Oh. Yay.
Alright, Toman, about an hour into your traverse through this area, trying to memorize where Brevin went, kind of jumping around from these little ruins or these boulders that are floating through space, you catch off in the distance what looks to be like, you're not sure if they're like giant squids, if they're like some kind of weird boulder that has legs, but you can see something kind of moving pretty far off in the distance, like maybe a quarter mile away. And they're both traveling along with each other. And they're kind of going in the same general direction as you. Not towards you, but kind of like parallel to your path.
I slow up and point them out and say, have you ever seen anything that looks like that?
Okay, now he's pointed out to you. You guys can each give me one more perception check. But Tominar rolled a 19, so that kind of tells you how good you got to roll to get some more details.
Is it still at disadvantage?
No, this won't be a disadvantage, because this is just looking at what he pointed out to you.
2020.
Well, Mimo.
What do we see?
Pretty much the same thing, and Uso explained it to you. You can't tell. It looks like, again, could be some kind of squid, octopus-looking thing that's moving kind of parallel to you guys about a quarter of a mile away.
Is it looking at us? Does it see us? Like, from what we can tell?
That's all you can tell with that perception roll.
I'm going to suggest we move along quickly.
I agree.
Quickly or stealthily?
Stealthily.
Stealthily and quickly.
Those two don't go together. It's one or the other.
Invisible quickness.
Tolman, you're kind of leading the group because you're the one that has the most knowledge of this. So how are you doing it? You going quick? Or you doing stealthily?
Well, I am not knowing what those things are. I'm going stealthy.
Okay. So you're going at half pace when you're doing this, but each of you guys give me a stealth check.
Which one's the biggest one of us? Like the heaviest? Hold on.
The heaviest? What?
I don't know. The least stealthy. How's this?
Oh shit!
It's gotta be a Soul.
It appears to be a soul.
A Soul can have my blessing. Blessing of the Trickster. Grant advantage for stealth checks to a willing creature. Lasts for 1 hour or until I use it again.
Okay.
So
I'll let you do that on the next stealth check. You gotta announce that before they make the roll, not after.
that's why I said don't roll.
So you guys, Tolman kind of leads you guys over to another little boulder pack. These little several boulders all together, and you guys are hiding behind it, watching the squid things, whatever they are, go by. And as you guys leap for your next boulder spot to go to, Usul kind of pushes one of the boulders off, and it kind of breaks away from the rest of it and kind of smashes into another boulder over there, and a bunch more go flying off, and you can hear like the reverberation of these cracking sounds kind of floating out off in the distance. Oh shit.
I got a thing. Wait, I got a thing.
He's
Wait,
got
do I
a
have
thing.
What do you got a thing?
I thought I...
Hold on while I whip this
Yeah,
out.
there it is.
What is this?
I'm going to make a sound from... what's the range? 30 feet? It's going to appear like elsewhere. Away from us.
But 30 feet away, huh?
Behind another rock.
Okay. So you guys all hear this. So before I say what happens next, I'm going to give each of you guys a reaction. Are you going to continue to move out in the open? Or you want to pull back? Or you want to do something else?
I am dropping flat to the ground.
Okay.
You also...
I want to disappear entirely.
Sylph is going to disappear entirely.
So the next batch of boulders was roughly about 60 feet away from you. So you can't make it to that batch. You have to go back to where you came from to have any kind of cover. Otherwise, you're going to be out in the open.
Still is gonna channel divinity and go invisible.
What about Toman and Usul?
I'm gonna drop flat to the ground.
Again, back where you came from, though, right?
Yeah, basically, as soon as he starts making noise, I'm not trying to run or move or find cover. I'm just dropping flat to make myself one with the ground.
Okay, just so I'm clear, there's no ground here. You're floating through space.
So the nearest cover is too far away anyway.
The next cover was 60 feet away. You can still make it back to where you started, to where Usul kind of broke up some of the boulders as he was pushing off.
But that's where all the noise originated.
Pretty damn close to it, yep.
Okay. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I'm going to... Oops, wrong button.
He's going to flex.
No, actually,
Just get them off
so
my
weird.
sick guns.
That's not what I pressed. I hit Fog Cloud and it did a strength save. Oh my God. Yeah,
What the hell?
that is whacked.
Since when does a fog cloud need a strength save? But I'll take your word for it.
I'm actually clicking on Fog Cloud and it's giving me strength saves. Okay, I'm not. Let me see if I have it on the front page. I don't think I do. It's only on my spell sheet.
That's weird.
So just read it to me. What's fog cloud do?
It's going to. Where is it? Let me see if I can do this. No, it's not. That doesn't do it either. That is so weird. Okay. I create a 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered on the point within range. The sphere spreads around corners, heavily obscured. It lasts for a duration or until wind or of moderate or greater speed, at least 10 miles an hour, disperses it. So all of a sudden, poof, we're all encompassed in a 20-foot sphere of fog.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Look, I'm just a cloud. I'm just a cloud.
So Silith was invisible up until he was surrounded by a giant fog cloud. Now he's just an outline.
Okay, so now you guys are surrounded by a fog cloud. So that means nothing can see you, and you can't see anything either. Correct?
Right. Yes.
Alrighty then. Okay. How long does it last? Until...
Up to 1 hour.
Okay. So you guys just going to stay put?
Silith's invisible. Silith is leaving to cover.
How long does that last?
1 turn.
Okay. Again, those things are about a quarter of a mile away, but you saw them turn towards you whenever the loud bang happened.
Yeah, I just want to get behind the rocks. I'm invisible, and now I want to get behind the rocks.
Okay.
Okay, I knew the
Do I get a
direction
turn?
of the creatures, and knowing that I'm in the center of this fog cloud, I want to move in the opposite direction of where I saw the creatures until I can just kind of peek out of the fog cloud and see if there's cover nearby.
Okay. Usul, what'd you say you wanted to do?
I want to throw a couple of animals in the direction of the.
Oh, for freak's sake.
Well,
I'm a squirrel.
It's a hamster gun. Tum, tum, tum.
Oh, shit. A giant hyena!
Weasel!
A giant weasel and a giant hyena.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna throw those in the direction that we saw those things coming and say go towards them.
So basically, you're gonna be in fog, hearing meat grinder sounds, listening red and bloody. Cool.
And then I want to move towards where the those other rocks were.
Again, they're about
Further down.
they were about 60 feet away, so they're outside of the range of this fog cloud. So you're gonna
Okay.
exit
Yep.
the fog cloud?
Oh yeah. So
I'm
gonna try to-
dashing, so I'll use all my movement. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the hyena and weasel give them enough to look at and play with, I guess.
I'm just trying to picture this in my head.
Think
So,
over their head.
big fog cloud, and poof! These two giant hyena and a weasel escapes from this fog cloud.
Shoot out of it. I'm shooting out of it.
They kind of look at each other, kind of somewhat confused. It's like, what? Where the F are we? Floating through space. Okay, go towards the octopus looking thing. Okay, so they both kind of like start floating that direction.
I I think Peter would have something to say about this.
I'm just picturing the Mario squid. That's what I'm picturing. Swinging along.
So I heard Usul is going to dash out of the cloud, right, towards the other cover, correct?
Correct. Yep.
And Silas was doing the same while he was invisible.
Till
Toman,
the end of my turn.
you were staying put, right? Toman.
No, I was moving in the opposite direction of where the creatures were seen, so I'm moving out of the cloud in the opposite direction.
So they,
until I
it's
can-
between them.
Yeah, so I want to have this fog cloud between me and them,
Okay.
and then see if I can get to cover by using that as a screen.
Okay. All right. I want Usul to give me a stealth check at disadvantage.
But he gets the buff thing from me, right? So it's actually at advantage. So. Am I
So
buzzing?
straight stealth then.
Yeah. You can do it, Asul.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Okay, so how do I describe it? So as you exit the fog cloud, there's like little streams of the fog that kind of trail behind you, and you somehow manage to kind of almost like use them to kind of hide behind the little trails of fog that escape from the big cloud itself, and you feel pretty confident that you did a pretty good job there.
All right.
Okay. And Silith, you're invisible, so at 60 feet away, you can use your dash, you can get to the next little boulder spot there.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay. And
End
Toman,
of my turn, I become visible.
you're keeping the fog cloud between you and the ship, or whatever that was you saw over there. Correct? Okay.
Yes.
Freudian slip there. You didn't hear me say that. There's no ship.
Nope. Shit, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, there's shit floating over there with legs. Yeah.
Squid.
All right. So from this vantage point, I'm gonna say, Toman, you can't see the hyena or the weasel, but Silith or Usul, are you guys peeking around the corner to kind of see the status of the hyena and the weasel, or are you guys staying completely hidden?
I would have glanced while I was shooting by because you can't see me anyway.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So since you're dashing, give me a perception check at disadvantage.
at disadvantage, perception. Whoa.
Doing the same thing, Usul?
Yep.
Okay, at disadvantage.
Perception, you say?
Yep. Ah, okay. So Silith, you're trying to figure out where they went. You don't see them anywhere, but Silith, with your keen eyes, you kind of glide through the fog mist that's trailing behind you. You can see both the your little weasel, your big weasel and your big hyena, kind of slowly making their way towards the ships, and both ships are now going straight towards them.
You
Again.
said squids. Ships? Just ships now?
Nope, they're squid ships.
Okay. Oh, great.
Matter of fact, with that good perception roll by Usul, you can see that they are what looks like squid ships. Like it's part some kind of, organic material, part inorganic. But there are these squiggly little squid legs or something out in front of them, and they're both going towards the hyena and the weasel. Okay, what are you guys doing next?
I'm giving Toman a chance to regroup with us. That's my thought.
What you doing, Toman?
looking for the next location we can head for.
You can see there's a few little pockets, small little pockets of debris or ruins, kind of almost like straight back from you guys. Like it would keep where you are now between eyesight between yourself and where the ships are moving. So it looks like it's pretty good cover, maybe about 30, 40 feet behind you. And that's probably about 60 feet away from you, Toman.
Toman rolled a stealth roll.
Toman, did we lose you in Discord?
He's on. He's not unmuting. I don't know if he's realized.
Sorry, I thought I had clicked on
There you
mute.
go.
So, yeah, I'm stealthing over to where I saw them.
Okay. Okay, so as you make your way over to them or towards the next little spot I told you saw, which way were you heading?
Basically, I'm going to go from cover to cover. And before I forget, I may have mentioned it earlier on mute that I left Rufus behind
Oh, you did? Left him behind where?
in Mucklestone.
Oh, okay. I thought you left him behind at the little stone right there.
No, I didn't. I didn't want to drag him through this again, so
Okay.
I left him behind. in
Okay.
Mucklestone.
Okay. No worries.
That was cold. We thought you sacrificed him.
No, I wasn't throwing him as a hyena. Nuh-uh.
Okay, so Usul and Silith, are you guys both making your way towards that next little island?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, so no need for a roll for you guys because you're keeping the other island you just came from between sight between you and the other ships. But you guys see that Tolman's kind of making a beeline in your general direction, but he is out in the open.
Poor guy.
Okay, give me whoever's looking back at the ships that can see them. I guess that'd only be Tolman. If you want to take a look at them, give me another perception at disadvantage because I'm assuming you are dashing. Okay. You glance back over your shoulder. You still see the hyena and the weasel making the way towards the ships. The other two ships are going straight towards them. They don't seem to be veering in any way. You guys can all move again if you want.
Keep it moving.
Okay.
Yep, keep going.
Yep. Next cover.
So Usul and Silith, you would have reached the island on your last turn just with the front side of it. And this is a much bigger island at this point. It's probably about, I don't know, 120 feet long. Looks like it's maybe about 40, 50 feet tall. And it's got normal structure. It's like dirt and rock, and you can see like looks like some old dead bushes maybe on parts of it as well.
Actually, you know what? Since we're at that one, I'm gonna hide there and try and like wave Toman over if you could, because
Okay.
like he's our guide. So I'm like, Toman, which way?
Okay.
So you guys are basically just hunkering down right there? Or are you climbing up over the island or around it? What are you doing?
Well, we don't know which way to go. Do we want to go under it, over it?
So yeah, once I get my bearings, I want to head into the direction that I remember.
It's gonna like wave at Toman and like point like up or down.
So just so I'm clear, you guys are going to continue moving away from this island? Or are you guys staying here to kind of use it as cover or something?
Like using it as cover, waiting for Toman to catch up. That's what
Yeah.
I'm. Yeah.
Once we catch up, then we'll try to return to getting to where we need to go.
Okay, yeah. So you'll reach up to them on your next turn.
Okay.
And by that point, you guys will see that the ships have stopped moving. And they're somewhere close. You can't see the weasel and the hyena anymore, but they've all should be in the general area. They're probably not quite a quarter mile away, but maybe about an eighth of a mile away.
Hmm.
But they have stopped moving.
So they have acquired the weasel and hyena, potentially. Hey, is Usul like connected to them at all?
Is what?
Would he like
If
feel
they
like a
were close,
backlash?
I can tell them what to do, but not like telepathic.
Okay, so it would be like feel the squish in his brain or something.
No, but if you have something in mind, I've got another one.
Well, you did the animal, so I've had something planned, but you did the animal, so that we'd totally like send an animal. Well, discuss here, like we could send an animal over the top of this thing, this island, and we could go under it, and then it'll be a distraction running around on the surface or something. That's all I got.
It's your move, guys. What you doing next?
We're waiting for. I'm still waiting for Toman.
So
No, Toman's there with you guys. He made it there.
Oh, he said on his, yeah, it's his next turn. So
I'm
Yep.
gonna get my bearings and decide, which way do we need to go to continue the journey, and then, where's the ships in relations to that, and can we move that way safely? That kind of deal.
So if you were to draw like a straight line to where the ships are between you and them, the next direction you need to go is almost like a what's the degree? So if they're at like 90 degrees, you're at 0. You got to go at like a 45-degree angle towards them.
perpendicular.
Towards them to continue.
Yep.
Which means we'd be seen. Okay. Well, do we wait to see if
It's not towards them, Brian. It's at right angles to it.
No. Well,
Or no.
however I described it, it will bring you a little bit closer to them. Not parallel, but like a 45 degree going towards them just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking the wrong term. Yeah, no, it's not quite perpendicular either. It's boop.
So if we're going to be in the open, that's not something that we really should do. Let's wait a little bit and see if those ships move off.
Okay. You guys all agree?
We're gonna hide.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I'm assuming you guys are actively trying to hide. So give me a stealth roll with advantage.
Can Usul have double advantage?
Nope. No such thing.
Stealth. Hold on.
Okay. Well, good thing I said advantage, huh? Alright, so you guys all find like a little batch of like this, it's like a dead, rotten bush or something, but it covers some pretty good cover with you. And the rest of the dirt just looks like old and gray. Not like any kind of dirt you've seen before, but it's a solid little island. Alright. Oh, perfect timing. Rand, are you still there, still gone, or are you back?
I'm back now.
Okay. Alright, so let's switch back to you guys again. As you guys pop through, how'd you guys do that first little, what have you guys do? Was it stealth, or did you guys do a survival? What have you guys do?
Wisdom check.
No, once you came through? Is it wisdom check?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was
Yeah, I
just
think it's a wisdom save, wisdom check, something like that.
Okay. Alright, so you guys have traveled about another hour or so. Haven't really...
Perception, I'm sorry, Brian.
Yeah, I
Perception.
thought it was perception. I said you guys didn't really notice anything that looked like danger. So Brevin will continue to kind of bring you guys along. Give me one more perception check.
Yep. Oh, well, I just wanted to say that Diddy changed his message on the portal. I wrote it up above, but it just says, "We're back now. We've dropped our potions. We're looking for you."
Okay.
Where'd you go?
This will be good.
So perception?
Yep. I'm assuming you guys are keeping watch as you're going.
Oh no, this is with my helmet on. Oh my god, I did well.
Alright, just two of you. So let me do it for Brevin. Yeah. Okay. Alright, you guys make your way kind of jumping from little island or a little boulder or a little debris, whatever it is, for the next hour or so. And don't notice anything that looks like danger. It's like Brevin's keeping you guys clear.
Ooh.
Alright, so like both of you guys have done 2 hours. I'll go another hour with you guys. So give me one more as Brevin continues to kind of bring you guys along the path. Another perception.
Mm-hmm. Okay, perception.
Okay, you guys make it about another hour or so. And what did everybody roll? Okay, so actually Brevin points out to you guys. He kind of pauses you guys at one point, and kind of points off in the distance. And he says, I can barely see it, but there's a couple mind flare ships not too far in front of us here. So I don't think we are in any kind of position to try to take that on. So my recommendation is we kind of hang low here, keep out of sight, and hope that they pass by. Do you guys have any objections to that?
I'll say no, but what's a mind flare?
Oh, good lord, man. Nasty beasts. They would like nothing better than to suck your brain out. Just to put it that way. They're quite powerful, psionic, intellectual beings that just live to eat other people's brains, to subjugate them into slaves, or just do whatever. They're just really sick son of a bitches. You want no part of them, especially when they're on their ships.
Okay. Any way to protect ourselves from them, you think, or just hide?
Hide and run.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
There's no way that we can take on one mind flayer ship, much less two.
Right. Gotcha.
Alright, so he's telling you guys all to hunker down and hide here. Do you guys all agree?
Yep.
Okay. Everybody give me stealth checks with advantage.
All right. I'll take the little stone out and go work now, baby. because I get disadvantage, so that's normal. But I get advantage with my stone, so I'm back to.
And it's with advantage, he said. So woo.
Oh my gosh! Look at that. Oh, yeah, that's normal.
Wait, you're Sir Diddy Meyer Hilton?
Yeah. No, so my name's Hilton. Yeah.
I was like, when did it change?
Oh, I just changed it now.
Oh,
That's all Rand
what?
put his name in.
Oh.
All right, so that's another hour passed for you guys. So back to the other group with Tolman, Silith, and why am I drawing a blank? Tolman, Silith, and Usul. Sorry. All right, so you guys have hunkered down here for about an hour or so. Are you guys peering out to try to see the status of them, or are you just staying hidden the whole time?
Nope, looking every once in a while.
Definitely look.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Yeah, of course. There you go, Usul. Finally, you get something above 10.
Sil's gonna be like, keep your heads down.
Oh, so Sil's not looking.
Sil's not looking.
All right, Usul, after about an hour, you kind of peek over the ridge of where you guys are at, and you can see the ship's kind of moving away from you guys.
Okay. I'll slyly tell everybody what I'm seeing.
When they get a safe distance, maybe then we can start moving off.
Well, what do you consider a safe distance? Like you can't see them anymore? You want them to go like a mile away? What are you thinking? So you can't see them anymore?
No, mile. Something that's distant so that, I mean, we're small, regular sized creatures, so a mile away, we're going to be tiny little specks, so.
Okay. It only takes probably about 10, maybe 15 minutes for them to get what you can kind of tell maybe be about a mile away.
Okay. Ready, guys? We should move.
Ready to go, but we gotta follow Tillman. So.
Okay.
Yep.
So you guys are heading the same direction. Give me another wisdom, Tolman. Wisdom check. Or survival. Sorry, survival check. With advantage.
So, survival. Yeah, not bad, but.
Okay. You guys bounce from little structure to little structure. Feel pretty confident that you're on the right path. And that'll take you another 45 minutes. And now you guys have both been traveling for 3 hours. Correct?
We're gonna meet up soon.
About that, yeah.
Okay. All right. Back to the other group with Brevin. So you guys have been hiding out and this thing, and you eventually see that the two ships are kind of out of sight. No longer see them. Maybe like a little blip on Brevin's sight, but Brevin tells you guys they're safely out of sight, and it should be safe to continue on. So he'll lead you guys out. You guys can give me another perception check if you want. Eek. Okay, good thing you guys rolled good.
I say, are we rolling too?
No, this is for Brevin, Dr. P, and Diddy, and the rest of the group that's there,
So-
but
so
not
there
there.
was like a-
So, Diddy, let me see your perception. Or are you not looking? Did we lose Diddy?
Dr. P will look for both.
Alright, yeah, Dr. P rolled good enough. Alright, so you guys make your way a little bit further, and as you're kind of going along the path, you can see the ships reappearing off in the distance. Almost like they've made a U-turn. And they're coming back, not straight towards you, but in your general direction. And Brevin does not notice this.
Brevin, I believe those ships are coming back. Should we run, or do we need to hide again?
No, we just need to take the long way around. Says kind of looks over where you point him out to him, and yeah, this time he sees it. So okay, yeah, I see them. They're not heading towards us, so let's just take the long way around. He kind of goes off a different direction. Let's just follow me. And he kind of takes you a path you guys don't recognize from before, but kind of around some other. Remember that mountain range you guys passed before? Last time you guys went over it. This time he's kind of taking you down and around it. So a little bit different look in the scenery, but totally different route. So if you guys are, give me another stealth check, because he's trying to keep you guys stealthy as well. This is for Brevin and Diddy. I'm sorry, Dr. P and Diddy.
You want me to roll one for Diddy? He must have stepped away or something.
Yeah, I'll do it for him. He has disadvantage, doesn't he? Or did he have something that took away his disadvantage?
Stone, some sort of stone.
It seemed like it was plus and minus, so it seems like it was normal.
Okay, so I'm rolling for him. Alright. You're fairly confident there. So that's another hour of your time. One more perception check. Okay, and I'll roll one for Diddy. His is at disadvantage. He didn't have anything that would take away that. Yeah, he doesn't see shit either. Alright, back to the other group. Alright, so you guys are making your way, you think, in the general direction. And give me a wisdom check, Tolman. Tolman only.
Wisdom check coming up.
Fairly low DC. There you go. Alright, so as you're moving along, you see the mountain range that Brevin had pointed out to you guys. And that rings a bell that, okay, you're on the right path.
Okay, I point that out. Remember we went over that one. We're heading the right direction.
Oh, shit! Alright, so you guys are all heading the same path, over the mountain, right?
Heading the same direction.
Okay. As you guys are moving along...
For the squid shits.
Yep.
Squid ships.
So everyone give me a perception check.
Ooh, nailed that one.
Damn! Look at you guys.
We actually remembered to put our glasses on.
Alright, so as you guys are moving along, you don't see the squid ships, but you do see some movement on, there's almost like a breakaway of a small, I don't know, chunk of the mountain, island, or whatever you want to call it, floating island, on the bottom side of the mountain range. You see some kind of movement around it, behind it, near it, something, but you can't quite make out what it is.
How far away is it?
It's probably about a quarter of a mile away.
This is in the direction we're moving now, right?
No. Tolman's trying to lead you guys over the mountain range. You see the movement on the bottom side of the mountain range.
Sketchy.
Is it moving towards us?
Yeah, like, there's movement around this little island or breakaway chunk of rock.
Right.
Let's maybe go completely near that.
You want to go towards it?
We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We'll have to go through it.
No, we can go over the mountain. But I'm saying you want to move towards whatever is moving down there?
No.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's...
So
I
his
mean, if you
opinion
want to
is...
wait until see if if it keeps moving in this direction, but so far everything we've encountered in this place is freaking deadly.
tried to eat us.
Right. And I gently touched my eye,
Hey, so good now.
saying it's finally starting to work.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. You should have had disadvantage on your perception checks when you first started out. So you're welcome.
Yeah,
But it's back to normal now.
I made my donations at the temple this. So we're good.
I guess so.
Jeez.
Alright, so which direction you going? You going over the mountain? You going under the mountain towards the movement you saw?
Path that we followed before,
Okay.
and again keeping an eye out for the ships or any other creatures that are
Appear.
evil.
Okay, so first things first, give me a stealth check. I'm assuming you're still trying to stay close to the mountain range and hide, correct?
Stealthy, yes.
Yep.
That would be the name of the game.
And Silith and Usul.
If
So-
someone has advantage.
Do what?
Stealth?
Stealth.
No more advantage. It only lasted an hour.
I think Usul has advantage on stealth because of his armor.
Oh, I do. You're right.
We never would have been caught then. First time.
I always forget about that.
Like I said, the second one's free. The first one, I let it go. All right, so you guys make your way, kind of staying close to the mountains. Your travel is a little slower, but you feel pretty confident about how you're doing your stealth-wise. Now, everybody, give me a perception check.
Oh, great. With 2 eyes?
Yeah, with 2 eyes. Oh, damn, Dusul.
The fool can see the future.
He's making up for those ones. Damn, look at Toman. Jeez.
Good thing I made my donations at the temple this week.
You guys can see the future, can't you?
Yeah, it's bright. It's so bright I gotta put my shades on.
Eye patch, 1 shade, monocle.
Shut up. Still so funny.
Hell, even Silith rolled a freaking 20. Man, you guys. Alright, so as you guys get close to the top of the ridge of the mountain, you guys all see those same 2 ships, not moving towards you, but they're within eyesight. Like maybe, quarter mile away. Not coming towards you, but kind of in your general direction.
Can they see us? Did we stealth? Are we good? Let's keep sneaking.
They're moving, but not at us. But we can see them.
Correct.
Okay, keep it stealthy, keep it moving.
You're going to keep moving.
Yes.
Okay. Give me stealth checks again.
What's the Sul got? 20.
Glad I got. Glad I've got advantage.
so Toman, you're out in front. You're kind of dodging around, squeaking. Get real kind of small. You can get between all the crooks and crevices and stuff. Usul, it's like as he moves, you guys watch. He almost like blends into the surroundings, like he's almost like a chameleon. And then Silas is back there, kind of taking a step, and clunk. His shield runs into one of the
the guy just clunks off a rock.
And give me one more perception check, guys.
Damn.
Shit, you guys. I should just stop asking you.
We don't get into a fight because we're blowing all of our good rolls now.
Ah, you lucky son of bitches. Alright, so you see the ships, their path does not alter. It seems to go in the same direction, not towards you guys.
Alright.
Alright, back to the other group. So you guys are going under the mountain, and you guys give me a perception check. Did he back? Did we lose him?
He's still in roll 20, but he's...
There's nothing in Discord, right? He didn't say anything in Discord?
His bathroom break was a number 2.
I guess so. Alright, I'll roll for him. Eek. Yeah, he doesn't see shit, neither do you. Alright, so you guys are going underneath the mountain. You can see there's a couple big boulders or islands kind of floating out away from it, but Brevon's keeping you kind of close to the underside of the mountain range. You guys want to keep moving?
That's completely up to Brevon. We're kind of at his mercy.
Yep, Brevon's going to keep moving you guys forward. So you guys being stealthy? Or not? Brevon is.
Yep. Let's do it.
So why'd you roll it twice, Professor P? Oh, you didn't. That was perception before. Sorry. Alright, Didi. Need to get another stealth from you.
Oh dear. With advantage or just same?
No, that advantage thing is gone.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Not survival.
Alright, so Brevon's moving along, quiet as a mouse. And
Sorry.
Didi's back there clanging into all the rocks, and little bits and pieces of debris go flying off of that.
I see little things that look like bubbles. I go, oh, look, bubbles. Clunk, 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 clunk.
Alright, back to the other group, on top of the mountain. I swear I wasn't trying to do this to you guys. Alright,
No.
so you guys are continuing to move stealthily?
Can we catch Diddy up and let him know that we're going under the mountain while the other group's going over the mountain?
Yeah. So you guys have both come to the same mountain range that Brevon led you guys to before, but Brevon's taking you underneath the mountain because he saw those 2 squid ships, and he told you they were mind flayer ships, and he wanted to stay clear of them. So he led you guys under the mountain, and the rest of the group is heading over the mountain because that's the path they remember.
And we saw something moving under the mountain, and we didn't want to go near it, so...
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, very nice, Toman.
I suddenly just disappear in plain sight.
Just, poof, melds into the earth.
Nobody look at me. I'm gonna go invisible.
One more, Usul.
Oh, I got one for this. I got this.
Getting there.
That's not what we can do.
Alright, you guys make it for another 15, 30 minutes. You over the ridge on the back side of it, and you get far enough to where now the ships are out of line of sight. They're on the other side of the ridge. Okay, the rest of you guys are moving underneath. Give me one more perception check.
They don't hear me of how loud I am.
Professor P's gonna put on his scope and kind of peer around like he's on a crow's nest or something.
Okay, that gives you advantage, right?
That I don't know. I mean, that's completely up to... Oh, yeah, grants advantage to any wisdom, perception, or survival. Yeah, cool.
Okay, so go ahead and give me one there.
Real advantages.
Good thing you got Brevin with you, right? Yep. Alright, so as you guys are moving along, Brevin kind of holds up one hand, motioning you guys to stop. And he points out towards one of those floating boulder islands, probably about, I don't know, 100 feet from you guys off the mountain range. And as you guys look to where he's pointing, you can see there's like some kind of humanoid frames kind of moseying about, kind of walking around in big circles, maybe about 10, 12 of them, some kind of humanoid forms. Can't quite tell what they are, but they're just kind of standing there moving around in a circle over and over again in this one spot on this little boulder.
That could be our friends, but there's more of them.
Make new friends.
Maybe they brought the gnomish reinforcements.
Okay. Yeah, because they wouldn't. They would know where the portal is. That's weird. Should we go and get a little bit closer and see what these things are?
I have a device here. Let me see if I can put it to use. Now that like he put on the scope and he's kind of aware because Brevin saw what we didn't see, can I roll again, Brian?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, since you got the scope, I'll let you do that. Alright, as you take a closer look, you can kind of zoom in on it with your scope a little bit. You can see the humanoids a little bit more detail. They are dark-skinned, very ragged looking. If you didn't know any better, you'd say these could be like zombies or something. Undead.
I'm afraid something very terrible has happened to our friends and their gnomish companions.
Oh dear. Should we go
Either
in?
that or they're just other creatures.
If I can get close enough, I can tell if they're undead or. But I'm not really quiet.
Brevin kind of looks over at you, somewhat, worrisome, and says, "How close do you need to get?" Did he?
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Yeah, Brevin was asking you, how close do you need to get?
60 feet.
Alright, so he looks over at the rest of you guys, like, is that what we're doing?
Yeah, let's go check these things out. As long as they're not those mind flayer things.
Okay, so Brevin says, okay, just 1 second. Let me do something first. And he starts doing his incantation, kind of whispering a little bit. And you guys watch as these shadows kind of come out of his cloak. And they kind of encircle on all you guys. And each of you guys, as you look at each other, it's almost like you see them for a second and then they disappear. Almost like they're hiding in shadows that kind of swirl around you guys. You just passed without a trace on you guys.
Nice. All right, we'll think towards those things and just see if they're our friends.
Okay, roughly about 100 feet away. All right. Before they do that, back to the other group. You guys have gone over the ridge. You guys are going to continue on your same path, correct?
Yep.
Towards the portal.
Okay.
The group goes over the mountain.
Are you going faster now, or are you still doing stealthy?
Do we still see those ships?
No, they're out of line of sight.
Well, I'm gonna move at normal speed, but being very perceptive of what's going on around me.
Okay. Just so we're clear, if you're stealth, it's half speed.
Right.
That's why I'm asking.
not going stealthy. I'm going normal speed.
Okay.
But keeping an eye out for anything.
Okay.
Raise perception.
So give me a stealth
Sounds
first.
like it's not stealth, we said.
I'm not stealthing.
Oh, you're not stealthing. Sorry. Okay.
We said we're going regular speed, but like increased perception, just like looking around, checking the area.
Okay. So perception checks for everybody.
At advantage or not, since we're actively.
Nope. No advantage.
Ugh.
You just don't get it at disadvantage. Oh, damn. Look at Usul. Just killing it.
Toman too.
Yeah, no shit. Alright, you guys making your way. You're
Into a fight because we're gonna die.
kind of glancing back towards the direction of where the squid things were, and you don't see any signs of them. But as you also scan around, you also see back. You're at a point now where you can almost see the bottom of the mountain range. You can see a few small islands down there. And with a 25, you're very lucky. That's what the DC was going to be. And you guys can see there's some kind of movement on one of those little island boulder things that are broken away from the mountain range on the underside of the mountain. But you can't make out what it is. You see some kind of movement.
Okay. So is it? Can I tell which direction it's moving in?
You see movement on one of those little island boulder things. It's on it.
Okay.
Silisk is still in the option of things moving here. We don't want to go near them.
No, Sylph doesn't see it.
Oh,
I'm not moving towards it, but I wanted to see if it was moving towards us. If I can't tell which direction, then I'm going to continue on our path.
And all you can tell is there's something moving on one of those little boulders or islands that are below the mountain range.
it's just on the little island. It's not like coming off the island towards us or anything.
Correct. Correct.
All right. Let's.
It can stay there.
So you guys are moving on.
Toman's the guide.
Yes.
We're following Toman. I'm following Toman.
All right, back to the other group. You guys approach the island. You can see it's like, again, it's almost similar to when you guys were hiding on before. I think it was this group with the dead bushes and see some dirt and debris and rock all over it. But Brevon's got the pass without a trace on you, so plus 10 to all your stealth rolls if you're trying to kind of stay out of line of sight of these things.
I'll try. That plus 10's not going to help me. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Damn. It's like I wrote for these other guys that are with you. Wow, they all rolled pretty good. The lowest one was a 20.
All right. So as soon as we get close enough, I do that. Okay, stand by.
This is undead, right? Undeads.
Undeads, yeah. Fiends, or well, I don't think they're celestial.
Yeah, you pick up a strong sense that this little mob of things that are moping around up there are undead.
Okay, I'll say to them, well, they might be a threat to our friends. Maybe we should. How many are there?
Here, let me switch maps, and I'll show you guys. Let me grab the guys that are there. And let me... Which map was it? This one? Yeah, I'll pop you guys in right about here. That's a good hiding spot. Sorry, gotta move you around a little bit because you guys are gonna be in the back. These guys are gonna be in front. Oh, how about I switch you guys to the actual map? That'd probably be a smart thing to do.
Diddy, is your dog like barking?
No. Oh, can you hear like a little whistle sound?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
The
All right. Let me
child-
just close it.
It's the child.
It's
Oh,
yeah. One sec. One sec.
I just realized I got darkness on all you guys, don't I? Let me change this real quick. There shouldn't be
I can't
darkness
see
here.
anything.
Yeah, there should not be darkness here.
Bring out the light.
My eldest is about to get her to stop.
Okay, so I turned off the fog of war. No more dynamic lighting. Alright, did that make a change for you guys?
Nope, still can't see anything.
Do you gotta
It's fine,
reload the
I-
page for it to take effect? I wonder? Don't move.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get you guys your sight back, because right now, for some reason, I got fog of war on. One of you guys try reloading your page, see if it comes up.
Okay.
I can see it.
Dr. P, get back!
Hey, I'm just trying to see what's going on.
It's funny. There's a little
That's it.
white-
Disadvantage on all your attacks for the next hour.
There's a little white dot down the bottom. Let's see how we
Hey,
go.
Brian, even the fog of war doesn't seem affected when I move. It stayed like the exact same distance.
Really? Okay, I can fix this. 1 second. I'm going to drop something in here.
Still trying to reload. It's taking forever.
I was just thinking if like
Yeah.
moved, it would clear the darkness, but it didn't.
Nope. I got something to fix it. Hold on a second. I'm going to drop a little thing in here and make it all players see light, and it goes for like 500 feet.
There we go. Okay, I like a Rocky Island thing.
How about now?
Ah. All right. Let me just pop back in again. I got booted out when I reloaded.
Yeah, it's being all janky for me. It's not loading proper.
Same here.
It's like all freeze. Whoa, okay, now it's like super zoomed out. Jesus Christ, it's tiny.
I'm still at establishing server uplink. It's been there for quite a
Yay, roll 20.
It's been a bit buggy of late.
Yeah, like this is. There
Nah,
we
I
go.
can see.
I can see.
There
I
we
can see.
Brian, your recorders doesn't seem to be on roll 20.
I still see it. Dummy DM.
I see. I just dummy DM. Oh, we're missing.
Oh, it just popped up. Never mind.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, I
missing
can
Diddy.
see.
I don't see
No.
Diddy.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here.
I don't see you in roll 20.
Oh.
I see Rand, Toman, Usul, Silith.
I
DM,
don't
dummy
think
DM.
you see me yet, so that's an improvement.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
I'm-
connection to the server has been interrupted.
Great.
I'm in there now.
Okay, just let me know when everybody's got sight and everybody's in.
Back in.
Alright. So, you guys don't see them now, but I'll show them to you, because I'm going to put them on the right layer. As soon as I pick the right freaking layer of how many are actually up there. You guys all see that?
Nope. Oh, not yet.
What the hell?
I see it. I see it. That's why I laughed.
Okay, let me reload.
But I'm not there.
It's freaking row 20. Jeez. Hey, even my dummy screen doesn't show it. That's weird.
Right there.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Let me reload.
You should be seeing something right here.
For me.
Can you guys even see my ping?
Yeah,
Nope.
it's flipping.
No.
Fucking row 20. Jeez.
Give me 1 second, because at least I can see the map now. And it says your connection to the server has been interrupted or whatever, so it might just take a second and then it'll
That's
load.
what it did for me.
Ah, I can see them now. Yeah.
Yeah, you should see 14 or something.
Yeah, and one with the green dot, which is the one
Oh,
who's got the
that-
tooth
uh,
cavity.
That was me.
Pay no attention to that green dot.
Oh, no? Okay.
Alright, all good, Brian.
Still waiting here, sorry.
No problem.
Hey, Toman, did you see the thing I posted in Discord?
Not yet, no.
Alright, so while we're waiting,
It's your self check.
what I want to do here, since the other group is like gone over the mountain and keep going, I'm going to let you guys play some of the other folks that are here. Because I'm assuming this is probably going to turn into an encounter.
Popped, so. Oh, that was weird. So I'm good.
Alright, so Tom, I'll let you go first since you're in the lead. Who do you want to play as? Do you want to play as Corn, Sylvia, Twig? Or hell, I'll even let you play Brevin if you want.
Honestly, jeez. Twig, I guess.
Twig? Okay. I'll go in here and give you access to him. about the rest of you guys?
Buttercup.
Sylvia.
Buttercup? You want to play as Buttercup?
You heard me.
All right,
No,
so
I'll play this Brevin if that's not fine.
all right, so Tolman is going to play as Twig. So you
Sylvia
can,
for Dr.
Actually, no.
P.
I can play as Corrin because you have that'll cover all the player characters at least.
okay.
Otherwise, Buttercup. Totally Buttercup.
All right, so Tolman, you should have control of Twig now.
Yes, I do.
Come on, roll
Oh,
20.
wait, it's just the other party. I'm sorry, I'm stupid.
Yes.
Oh, and Roll20 just kicked me out. As soon as I clicked on
Oh.
the link for Twigs. That is so whacked. Okay, hold on. Let me get
So
last-
Sylith, you said you're going to play as Corrin?
I'll do Corrin. Sure.
Go on in here and give me access. Okay, you should now have access to Corrin.
Yep. Character sheet. Perfect.
Who else does that leave?
I'll still play Sylvia.
So let's.
Usul. Who are you going to play as, Usul?
What are my choices?
Sylvia or Brevin?
Brevin.
All right, then. I may have to chime in if something comes up that only I should know, but I'll let you know. So you'll be the first one to get to see what Brevin can and can't do here. If I can freaking open up his sheet. Okay, edit. And it's going to be Usul. Alright, so take a minute, get acclimated with your new characters there. You should have access to them now, Usul. Let me know if you got questions or anything about them.
Okay.
Just,
Looking
just,
for
out,
him
just
on
I'm just saying this out of character.
Yep.
This dude's been holding out on us. This is rich moneybags, friggin' Jesus Christ, Corn.
He's got lots of money?
We got lots of money.
I think Twig's got even more. Yeah, my dummy screen still doesn't even show the freaking bad guys on there. Let me reload it one more time.
Dude's got over 100 platinum.
Alright, everybody acclimated with the characters?
I'm still working my way back in.
Sorry. Shit.
No worries.
There's no reason why this map should take this long. It's not that big. Jeez.
Some problem with loading it?
Maybe it's the 500 bad guys I have on the GM layer. Waiting to come out. Let me know when you're in, Tillman.
Still stuck on the loading screen.
Jeez.
I don't know what's going on.
Anybody else still having issues?
Seems to be alright.
I'm gonna switch back to Chrome and see if that helps. I use Firefox issue.
Okay.
but I'm gonna see if Chrome's any better.
Oh, wait. I'll be right back.
Okay. So I'm going to rule, I'll tell the guys when they come back as well, that that last stealth check, you guys were all pretty much in this little area of bushes right here when you did your stealth check over here. So that's where you guys are pretty much right now hiding, where you can see these things up here, all moving in a kind of a counterclockwise circle.
Offsetting the rotation of the island. I mean, our resident paladin can just run up there and do his thing, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm planning on doing. Well, I just got to check if they're not you. That's all.
we confirm that they're not us, the other us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll say yeah. I'm gonna run up and give them the business if they're not our friends.
Just wait and confirm if Tolman is back.
Oh, okay. Oh, I won't move in.
All right, map's loading. All right, I'm gonna just open up the character sheets as soon as it lets me.
And they feel like really strong undead, do they?
Yeah, there's no doubt. These things are undead.
Yeah.
There's rotten bits and stuff, and desiccated looking.
Yep.
What is this? This elf has no spells.
And I'll say stay close if you can. I'll do that.
Brian, do they seem to be like actually tied to this landmass, or sort of any of them floating, or?
All I can tell at this point is that no, they're actually walking on the surface of this thing in a big clockwise circle, a little mob of them.
Alright, I better do this then.
Tillman,
And then I'll...
how you doing?
I just got a lovely red banner at the top of my screen.
Shit.
I just started loading Twig's sheet, and it says your connection to the server has been interrupted. Anything you do, will attempt to reset. So I don't know. Maybe there's an issue with my ISP.
No, I was getting the same issue.
It should go away in about 30 seconds.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna sit and wait.
So in preparation,
Theater of the mind.
yeah, in preparation, Diddy, are you like exiting out from your cover?
Yeah, to approach them I have to.
Wait. Oh wait, no, I'm not Sylph. Damn it. I was like, I'm literally, where's my spell? Great, I fought that guy.
And that's why I asked if he's walking out of his cover, so I don't think any kind of amount of stealth would have helped that, because he walked out in the open. And Diddy, as you emerge from your little bit of cover here, you watch as at least half of these undead things, their heads all turn and look towards you.
Okay, I better cast.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
He's only emitting light in a 20-foot radius, Brian.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, hold on! Don't roll initiative yet. I gotta clear it out of my. I still got my old one in here.
Oh, I don't see it. It looks empty to me.
I know, but on my screen it was there.
Oh, okay.
All right, now roll your initiative.
All of us?
Yep.
They don't know where the rest of us are we're still hiding in the bushes, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
as far as you know.
Yay! Diddy power.
All right, so I need to do this for Tolman as well. Or Tolman, you're playing as crap. I forgot who you playing as.
Twig.
Twig.
I just rolled for Twig.
He got it. He's
okay. All right, so who's not in? Sylvia is the only one.
Yeah, because he's playing as Brevin, so Sylvia's not in the list.
Okay, so I'll run her. Okay, is everybody in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Buttercup, I'll roll who he goes on the same turn as Twig. So we don't have to keep track of two different things.
Oh, this is convenient. I forgot that he was a ranger.
Alrighty then. Oh yeah, I gotta do one more thing. How do I do this? Nope.
I've just noticed that zombies are faster than Diddy.
And Brevin and Dr. P.
You see me go, and I'm going, I know. I'm getting there, guys, I'm getting there.
It's taking us some effort to extricate ourselves from the bushes.
Yep, exactly. Make all kinds of noise there. Okay, Twig. Twig is up first.
Twig is up first. So, Twig sees Diddy crossing and all these lovely things at the top of the hill. Do I have?
And from this vantage point, you can see that pretty much all these humanoids, there's different heights, sizes of them. They're all humanoid in some form, but they all have like makeshift, old, tattered, rusted-looking armor and rusted-looking swords and shields. A couple of them have, you can see like they have some bows on them or crossbows, but it just looks very old.
Okay. That's 60 feet. From my vantage point, can I... Whoops, wrong button. Can I see this one? So it looks like it's up higher, but it's back from the edge. Can I actually eyeball any of them?
Yeah, because I'm gonna rule where you guys were in the trees is roughly about the same level as this one up here.
Oh, it's not the same level. Okay.
Yeah, because again, you guys are in the astral plane, so there is no, gravity here.
Right. Okay, so what he is going to do... Oh, he's only got a short bow. Okay, hang on. What's the distance on a short bow? Oh, yeah, okay, we're good. So, simple action. I am lighting this one up with Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Here. And taking a shot. And at level 11, he should have 2 attacks as a ranger. So, fire 1.
Yeah, definitely finds this mark. You see it it hits him right in the chest and explodes at the backside.
Okay, and the second one is a crit fail.
Okay. And you see it just kind of turn its head towards you a little bit and just... it's trying to make a noise, but nothing really comes out.
Right. Okay.
And it didn't seem to even, flinch when you hit him.
Right. I just knocked some chunks off and...
Okay.
Oh, dead.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Anything else?
That is it for me.
Okay, Buttercup staying back.
Yes.
Okay.
Buttercup is going to stay right with...
Okay, Corn's up next.
I'm trying to find out how many attacks he had.
It's usually like 3 every single round.
Three melee, but how many for a range? Can't seem to find. It says.
It'd probably be 2.
Okay, yeah. So he's gonna pull out his elemental bow, and he's gonna the same one there, and he's gonna poof. He's not using the magic word.
Okay, you don't have to whisper those, but yeah, both those hit.
Oh, sorry, I have the thing selected. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you hit him twice. Same thing. It kind of goes in one side, out the other. It doesn't even make a noise, doesn't grunt or anything. But both arrows go right through him. No, you're not that good.
I mean, there's a lot of them there, right?
Yep.
Alright, that's and Corn's got a lot of movement too. Jeez.
Oops, didn't mean to move that. Sorry.
Yeah, so Corn's gonna move. It's that 60 normal. He's gonna move up just what he thinks is out of range of them. Just select. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There's my ruler again. Yeah. So he's 40 feet away from the closest one.
Okay.
Perfect.
I need Dr. P and Corn both give me perception checks at disadvantage.
An advantage?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Okay. Good to know.
We know nothing, Jon Snow.
Anything else for Corn?
Corn, this is 2 attacks, his movement. I don't think he can really do anything else I can see. He's got no spells, no additional skills that are long range. Nope, that's it.
Alright. So, these guys are up. Okay, you guys all watch as several of them kind of move up and form a line. Right about here. And all those in the front hold up their shields and get in a defensive stance. As the ones behind them, I'll move up behind them. And several of them pull out their bows. 1, 2, 3,
Are these things
4.
on the ground, Brian?
They are, yes, it appears they're actually walking on the surface of this thing up here. Okay? Alright, so eeny, meeny, miny, mo, with half of them going to be at Corn since he stepped up.
Woo!
Yep, 3 of them are going to be at Corn, and 1's going to be at Dr. Diddy. So let me roll these now.
Did you say Diddy or Dr. P? You said earlier.
No, Diddy is getting the other one.
Oh.
Wow, they all suck. Bunch of arrows go flying right by Quarren, and he just kind of dodges each one of them. Even Diddy, like, goes right towards you, but hits you right square in the chest in your armor plate, and then falls to the ground. Nothing there.
Oh.
Okay.
It's like getting hit with a paintball. Bing!
Yeah, I'll look down. Ooh.
That's it for their turn. Sylvia, you're up next. Oh, that's me. I love when I do that. Alright, so Sylvia's going to kind of move, stay somewhat of a safe distance here, and she is just going to Sacred Flame. Because that's easy to do. And I can do that all day long. I thought she had Sacred Flame. Does she not have Sacred? Oh, she has Firebolt, not Sacred Flame. That's Scylla that has Sacred Flame, right?
The one that's not here, yep.
Yep. And she'll try to go for that one right there. 22. Oh, at disadvantage.
As Fireball, it's ideal conditions.
Nope, this is what you get when there's someone else playing it. She's at disadvantage, so she goes wide, lands over to the side of it, and misses. And that's it for her turn. Brevin is up next.
Okay. Since there's a lot to this guy, I'm gonna go ahead and just use my bow.
Okay, so I'll shed some light on you when you attack with a bow. Go and tell me what you're doing first.
Say again now?
No, go ahead and take your first attack, and I'll explain how the rest of that works with him. Diddy, I need you to put your mic on mute, if you don't mind.
Oh, I already thought it was. 1 sec. I'll just make it on.
Okay, yeah, I saw you pinging on him. Ugh. Finds its mark. Arrow goes right through it again. Oh, that's a disadvantage. You roll that at disadvantage? Because you got his shield up. Roll it one more time.
I did not roll at disadvantage.
Just roll it one more time then. Yeah, of course he hits. Alright, so the way this works with him is when he shoots with a bow, he can teleport up to 10 feet away and shoot at another target if he wants to. He can do that up to 3 times as long as it's different targets. If he's going to shoot the same target, he can only get 2 shots off. Does that make sense?
Yep. So yeah, I'll just move over. I'll just move over here.
Okay. At a different one, right? Or the same one?
I can shoot the one right next to him.
Okay. Disadvantage. So either roll it twice or click on the disadvantage thing on the sheet. Oh, damn. Yep, that finds his mark. Ugh. Big old chunk goes flying at it. Give me a perception check on that one, Brevin. Okay, good to know. He can teleport and shoot one more time.
And I'll go back to the first one.
Nope, it's got to be a different one. All 3 have to be different shots.
Okay.
Different enemies. Okay, still at disadvantage. 17 that time. Yeah, these are zombies. Are you kidding me? It still hits them. Alright, anything else for Brevin?
That's it, that's all.
Okay, Dr. P. You've probably been waiting like 3 months to play that, right? Are they within range?
Every single one of them is within range of that glow stick grenade.
Oh, that is awesome.
Must make a dex save DC 16 or we have advantage to hit them.
Look at you. Okay, so DC 16 save for all of them. Holy shit. How many do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, so I'm just going to roll 7 times and call it good. It's DC 16. Wow. 2 of them succeeded. So let me roll this again to see which 2 get it. That guy and that guy. Alright, so it's this guy right here. and this guy right here both succeeded. Everyone else has got advantage on them. So I'm just going to mark these two with a different icon. That'd be easier. That these two are fine. And everybody else, you get advantage on your attacks. So they all start to glow. You guys watch. You want to explain this one? Dr. P, you may do it.
Dr. P's going to straight up roll up some weird glowworms and a little bit of flask action that he has, and he just chucks it. Guys, aim for the ones glowing. And as it explodes, it coats most of the zombies in like a glowing substance that makes them easier to target.
Okay. Anything else for Dr. P?
No, I think that's it for him right now.
Okay. Diddy. Diddy, you on mute?
Diddy's muted. It's
Yeah, sorry, I forgot I was on mute. Alright, this is Diddy's bread and butter. He goes, oh my god, I'm dead. I'll sort of call out to the... I'll go, oh! So I'll go to there. Let's just move my little self. And then I will cast this. And get nice and friendly with the archers. So I'll pop myself in here. Clunk. And then I go, oh, you're not my friends. Oh, well, look, you should never, I'll have to relieve you of that terrible burden you're under. Yeah, unlife. Yeah, and then I'll try and do this.
Oh, you got a graphic on it. That is so cool.
Oh, that's not good.
How did you do that? That's awesome, dude.
And that's why Roll20 crashes on us. Alright, so which two are you hitting there?
I'm going to hit the one on the right of me and one to the south of me. So, I get advantage, don't I, for both of them? Sorry, I forgot.
Did he?
Yes.
Why?
Pretty cool.
No.
I know that. I just
did do a measurement. Just let me do a measurement here. You're within 20 feet of all of these.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the other spell you could do that would immediately make them poof to dust?
Yeah, I know, but that wouldn't be fun.
Oh my god. Let's do it for the fun, he said. Someone's gonna get their arm ripped off by a zombie.
So
Okay.
Your first hit was 14, your second hit was 28 crit.
Yeah, that's it. So I do.
So the first one did.
26 slashing to the first guy, and I do 27, 31, 32, 33. And if either of them is alive, I better give a divine smite. So let me smite a little puppet dog over here. And he gets... I'll just get rid of the spell.
I think you should just wait just 1 second to see if they get a red X on them.
Yeah, I will. Oh, and because I killed one with a crit, I get another shot. Oh, no, I don't, because it's a bonus action. No, I don't. Bugger.
Alright,
Jesus
so
Christ.
what are you doing about this one?
I better give him a divine smite. So he gets that. It's actually 3d8. There you go. 8 more.
So Divine Spite gives you the option to decide that after you see the damage?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
really cool.
And after you roll a crit too, so
Oh, wow.
it's doubled. It's powerful as hell.
Alright, so hold on 1 second. I gotta read something. Alright, so Diddy, you obviously see this, so you smash into both these things. They both just explode. And as they explode into bits and pieces of bone and rotted flesh and rusted pieces go flying everywhere, you also see this green, gaseous, toxic something explode out from their cavities. And can I click on this? I don't know if I can click on this or not. No, it doesn't let me click on it. So, let me just do it this way. You take 6 points of acid damage as these things explode and their goos and guts, whatever else is left on them, kind of splatter over top of you.
No worries. It's not a spell, is it? So I don't reduce
Nope.
it by half.
Nope, not a
6
spell.
points coming off. So that makes me done.
Oh, I forgot something else. So the damage was what on those? It was
The
27 on one. And what was the first one? The first damage was fucking 26. Okay. All right. Yeah.
And one of them got the extra 8.
Yeah.
It's actually probably a bit more because it's actually 3d8 again.
Yeah, they're both dead. So as you do that, the rest of them all kind of turn towards you. Like they're trying to say something, but they all start raising up their rusted swords and battle axes and whatever else they got in their hand. Anything else, Diddy?
And then, I think, no, I used all my movement, so I can only be there. That's it. No, that's enough.
Alright, so now... Oh yeah, I forgot he was on the GM layer. Hold on a second. I gotta switch layers real quick. That doesn't make you nervous at all, does it?
It depends on how many more are coming out.
Okay, so... He needs to go right about there.
That exploding disadvantage thing was great. Thanks, buddy, for giving me the advantage. That's great.
Yeah, I'm sure that was awesome. Alright, so as you're standing there, you feel something kind of erupt from the ground underneath your feet. Will this go on? I don't know if
Isn't that
the
big?
other thing. You should have did the other thing.
So I'm assuming that hits you, correct?
That certainly hits me. Yep.
Okay.
That's what you get
Anything with a
for.
2, anything with a 2 in the front will always hit me.
Alright, so take 20 points of total damage there as these little spike things just come erupting out of the ground underneath you and sink into your legs and your calf and your feet.
So
Okay.
Jimmy will say to everyone, "Hey, it's actually lots of fun. There's a real enemy here." Ow.
Okay, and then next, oh, looky there. So Diddy's standing right there. So next, you see these little, I don't know what they are, like little weeds or something kind of erupt from the ground and kind of go up like they're trying to wrap around your legs.
Ooh, that's also a hit. Holy mackerel.
Wow.
And give me a DC 16 strength or dexterity, athletics or acrobatics, whichever you want, versus being restrained. Damn! Alright, so these things rip up and they kind of sink into your calf and your thighs, and you kind of lift your legs up and kind of rip out of them. You can feel the flesh being kind of ripped out of your legs as these little filament things just kind of rip open your legs. And
Wow. Yeah, let me just knock those hit points off. That's mad. Ouch.
oh, I'm not done yet.
Oh gosh. All right,
Holy shit.
do the damage.
4 of these. He gets 4 of these. This is freaking awesome. I like this guy. Alright, so more spikes come shooting out of the ground.
Yep.
So that's 2.
Diddy, don't you have a
Mhm.
shield?
And then more of those little weed things come erupting out of the ground. Oh, shit. Give me another 6 DC athletics check. See if you get restrained.
Athletics check. Wait a sec. I'm just going to knock off damage. Athletics. Coming up. I think I'm going to go down to China down. Let's have a look. Athletics. There.
Yep, you're restrained now. So speed is 0. Attack rolls at disadvantage. Attackers have advantage. And he still has 1 more attack left. So those filaments are coming up out of the ground again. Those weeds try to wrap around you. Oh, that's what that one just was, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, so you're now restrained from that, so it's going to be the other one. You spikes you up from the ground again. Damn!
Oh,
19 more points.
Oh god. Oh, let me just check everything. So how much in total with it all?
So 19 and 31, so that's 50.
Yeah.
And then another 18, that's 68.
Yeah.
And then the one before that was 34. So 68 and 34, that's 102.
Good night.
And then 20 before that. Alright, so you guys watch as Diddy comes up there, boop, Misty steps right in the middle of it and just crack, crack. Two of the things just fall dead in his tracks, and then you see these spikes continually shooting out of the ground and kind of sticking into his ass and his legs and his arms, and you see these little weeds come up and grab him by the legs and grasp him and rip out little chunks of his legs, and then he falls to the ground. You did fall, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. Hey, it's not putting in the total amount, mate. I'm trying to actually type in the amount that I've got down. I think I know what I'm going to do.
Alright, so I'm going to turn your token just sideways, just so everybody knows that you're down.
You just had to showboat. You knew they were undead. You could have cleared the whole room in 4 seconds.
Oh, wasn't that actually did the damage? It's something completely different.
You didn't need to do the damage. You're a paladin. You could have turned undead. Thump.
No, I'm saying that it's not the undead that's doing it, and it probably won't get turned.
Alright, Twig, you're up.
Now you're laying on the ground with a bunch of stuff that can beat on you.
Okay. The arrows aren't doing anything. I don't have any spells. I may actually have to bring Buttercup into this. But seeing what the hell just happened to Diddy,
Do you have healing word?
hold on, I'm checking something actually. I don't know what the distance is on this. Touch. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Can I throw a good berry and see if I can get it?
You can definitely try.
There's enough holes in me. Just over one of the holes.
It's like skee ball. He needs to roll a 120 or D20 and get a 12 or lower.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Oh, good Lord, Diddy.
What the hell am I gonna do? I honestly, arrows are not. Well, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, you guys walked there saying, "Oh, look, it's just zombies. This will be easy."
Hey, he could have wiped them all out in 4 seconds.
Possibly.
He's level
Unless
11?
they're resistant.
No, you're level 11 or level 12?
Level.
I think everybody's 11.
I was like, when's Greater turn undead? Poof, they simply cease to exist.
Oh no, I don't think Pallies get that. I think clerics get that.
I think paladins get one.
No, do they? I've got normal.
Okay, I can't
My
click
normal
Buttercup.
dead, but still, it would have.
Oh,
it would
I'll give you
either hit
access.
them all, / feared them all and made them run away.
One second, I'll go into Buttercup and give you access. That was Tolman has them, right?
Yep.
Okay. Tolman.
Oh wait, I can't turn undead. I've got turn the faithless. I can only turn Fey and Fiend.
Oh, jeez, you're that kind.
All right, there you go, Twig.
Yeah. That's probably why I didn't do it. I did turn them. They both turned around to hit me.
They turned into dead corpses.
Yep.
Alright, so I will move. And actually, wait, we can float here.
Yep,
right?
you're in the astral plane.
In the ground.
Alright,
Diddy decided to touch the ground for some reason.
okay, so I don't need to run for the stairs. Redo my measurement here.
Learn. Oh my gosh! Look how many pets there are. Daddy, let's go.
Hey, Diddy. Did you put your mic on mute?
Should I be the boy or the girl?
Hey, Diddy.
That's a Diddy, come in Diddy.
Some of the zombies are little kids.
Brian, she couldn't tell if you were a
Murdering
boy or
the
a girl.
children. Oh, jeez.
All right, Twig, what are you doing?
That's it for me.
Just moving?
Moving double speed, yeah.
Okay.
There's arrows don't do anything against these guys, so I'm moving in with my hand.
Oh, you damaged them. It just didn't do as much as you thought it should.
Okay, so the 12 points didn't make any difference.
Can you not see them? They have like this one has health missing, this one has health missing. This one has
Actually, I
health
didn't
missing.
notice that. So no. All right. So I won't move double. Sit back here. I'm the 20, the original 20.
Okay.
And this one was still lit up with Hunter's Mark. And so I moved. So I only
And
get one
advantage.
attack. So it's attack.
How long does that fairy fire work last?
What?
How long does that fairy fire last? Do you remember?
I think it's 1 minute.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
Fairy Fire, Hunter's Mark.
10 turns.
I had Hunter's Mark on that guy.
Yeah, I'm talking about the glow stick grenade though. Yeah, up to 1 minute. Yep. Okay. So yeah, that one hits. Again.
Okay. And I only get the one attack, but I get Hunter's Mark damage. So 22 points.
22.
No, 10 points. Sorry. I said 17.
So you're doing some weird math there.
I was getting excited.
Is that new
I was
math?
getting- So yeah, 10 points.
Tolman, you should always be targeting one within 5 feet of Diddy. Although I guess it doesn't matter right now.
Well, this, like I said, this one had Hunter's Mark on it, and that was before Diddy went up there.
Yeah, I'll give it a mark to remind you of that. Hunter's mark will be this one. Okay, that's it for Twig.
Yes.
Okay, Quarren.
Can I use a bonus action to seize Diddy?
To
Or-
see Diddy?
Seize. I want to dash and grab, like go over, grab Diddy, and flee. I have 60 movement with Corrin originally, so if I went up 10 feet, over to Diddy, down 10 feet, grab Diddy, up.
No, that's going to be a full action to try to pick him up and carry him somewhere. So you can't do that in addition to a dash.
Just do a dash. All right, well, I can get to him then at least, and I could pick him up. I just wouldn't be able to dash.
Yeah, once you
think
pick him up, your movement's halved.
Well, I could get to him and then pick
Yep.
him.
Yep, you can get to him. That's fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't be coming back. I'd be just get to him.
So if,
Uh,
let me make sure we're clarifying. So if you're trying to avoid getting hit by any of these guys,
I have to go. Oh yes, I'd be.
then you're going to be right on the edge, but you can't quite get to him. You'll probably get like within like 10 feet above him if you're trying to avoid any kind of opportunity attacks from these guys as you're going by.
Unless I wanted to dash, in which case I could go up and over in that, and then I just wouldn't have.
Yeah, you can do that. You just won't be able to pick him up.
Could I be ready to assist him stand up? Wait, is he actually tied down from those little weeds?
Give me a quick perception at disadvantage.
Okay, because you said he was knocked prone, but perception? Perception.
Yep, disadvantage. You can't tell.
Poor Diddy. You know what? Let's. I don't want to do this.
Just hop right there in the middle of it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, it's fine. Just go right there, right? Like right there. Yeah, no, I'll expend the extra movement, and I'm gonna be above Diddy. With like, I'm gonna avoid this stuff. I'm gonna be above Diddy.
Okay.
And,
Taking your regular movement to 60 feet. Is that what his regular movement is?
Yeah,
Okay.
just right there.
So you're staying roughly 10 feet above him, is what I heard, right?
Should be about that. That's what's the deal on? It's been a little while. The deal on reactions. That's only if you didn't take your action, right?
Everyone always has a reaction.
All right. So could I, if I expended my action to extend my movement to just move down next to him, like not be 10 feet?
No,
away?
you can't get to him unless you dash. If you dash, you're not going to have an action. That means you're. I'll let you have a reaction. That means one attack or one something you can do.
It basically, when his turn comes up, I want to help him stand up.
Okay, so you're ready your, reaction. A reaction is something you triggered to somebody else doing something.
Yeah, when he tries to get up, I want to like offer my hand.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
okay, I'm fine with that. But you're roughly 10 feet above him, unless you took a dash.
I'm gonna dash instead. So now I'm just like within 5 feet above him.
Okay, so are you above him, next to him?
I don't want to put my character token on him, right?
I'm just trying to figure out if you're above him or if you're going next to him to help him stand up.
Like I'm still a little bit above him, but like reach. I don't know. Put me like I'm definitely within 5 feet, but I'm not touching the ground. I'm not touching the ground.
Okay. I'm with you. Okay.
You get picking up what I'm saying.
Yep,
Okay.
I get you. Okay.
I'm floating nearby him.
Okay. All right, that's it for your turn?
That was I had to expend the action to do the movement. So yes, to get close enough.
All right, then. These guys are up. Okay, so this whole line of them, here, I'll do it this way. I'll do a freehand. This whole line right here is still standing there with their shields up, facing the rest of the group. The rest of the guys all around here are all going to move up. You say within 5 feet, so they're all converging on you. Each one of those are going to take a swing at you with a rusty sword or a axe or something like that. And I'm just going to roll it instead of doing it on the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this last one is not going to attack you because he's got a bow. Ooh, I got 1 crit and a 19, and the rest of them miss. So you take 12 points of damage on the crit, and you get 9 on the regular one. As they all hack with you these nasty, rusty-looking swords on these. And give me a con check.
Check.
Corn? Yep, a con save. Sorry, con save.
Save. Okay, con save. Normal, not disadvantage. There we go. Boop.
Okay, good to know. All right,
Oh,
and
it
this.
gets +4. It gets +4. I'm next to Diddy.
No, Diddy's unconscious. That doesn't work when he's unconscious.
He's unconscious?
Yeah.
I thought he was just prone. I thought he got pulled down.
No, you couldn't tell. As you get closer, you see he's like struggling for breath, and there's kind of like blood kind of squirting out from his chest. All right, so this guy, I think he's still within range. Oh yeah, he's gonna take a shot at Twig. I'm assuming a 22 hits you. So 5 points of piercing damage.
5 points?
Yep, 5 points. Okay, and that's it for their turn. Sylvia, you're up.
Ryan, you're Sylvia.
Oh, shit. Don't you guys hate it when I do that? Alright, so she's going to fly over here a little bit more. And she doesn't...
Fireball not hitting Diddy and Corin.
Now you want a fireball, right? Okay, so let me look at her spell shut. Do. What makes sense? She can start doing some more damage. What can she do? Oh, wow. That might be good, but what's the range on it? I don't think I can get close enough. Nope. Damn it. Think again. Ooh. What's the range on that? Yeah. Alright, so you guys watch as she stands over, she starts kind of waving her hands in the air and doing some kind of incantation. And she is going to cast this onto Diddy.
What?
So she basically takes Diddy's body and rises him up above the rest of them and starts to kind of move him away from the crowd. But they will get 1, 2, 3 opportunity attacks. Ooh, shit, maybe I didn't think about that too good. So...
my reaction to try and help Diddy.
help him get up?
I will defend his poor little floating corpse.
You can't change your reaction. Once you announce it, that's it. You can't change it.
No.
So Diddy, how much of your AC is attributed to dexterity?
None.
Okay.
Plate mail.
But the other thing, isn't it counted as forced movement because I'm actually being pushed out rather than? Or no, it doesn't work like that.
No, this is not like a violent force. She's trying to pick you up over these guys.
Yeah.
So,
no worries.
all right, so that's a 1. That's a 3. That's a 12 plus. That's still not going to hit you. You got freaking 20 AC or something, right? Even without dex.
No, 19.
19. Okay, so yeah, all of them miss. These, Corn, you watch all these rusty swords kind of swing at him. You kind of take one hand and kind of push Diddy up.
Push.
But
Get up faster.
and how far can she move him?
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay, she's gonna move him just 30 feet straight up. Just get him out of that shit. So it's 30 feet straight above you. Is where he is.
It'll be 30 feet up, but it'll be 30 feet. It'll be 5 feet closer. Well, no, 10 feet closer, because it would be in a circular range of motion, and it's within 60 feet of Sylvia. Just by theater of mind, think of it as like a dome or a globe extending from Sylvia. So it'd actually move to about here. But he'd only be about 20 feet in the air.
Oh, that's right, because, yeah, 60 feet be right at the image. So, yeah, I'll move him right about here, I'll just say, for now. But he's roughly about 10 feet above the rest of these bad guys here. Floating, dead, or not dead, just fighting for his life. Okay, yay Sylvia, yay me. Brevin!
That's
Okay. How are we getting across this water here?
It's not water. You're in the astral plane. You can just move wherever you want to.
That's right.
Like you're
Okay.
floating.
Still floating.
Okay, let me measure this off. I forgot about that.
Oh, shit. Warren.
So, what is a 60-foot cone? Is that a cone that reaches out 60 feet from me?
Yeah, 60 feet is the max distance it goes.
Okay, and then how wide does it get?
I always rule it's half the distance. So if it's 60 feet is the depth of it, your cone goes 30 feet wide at its widest point.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move up just a little bit so that I can. I want to get everybody in this initial line, and I'm going to conjure barrage.
Damn. What level spell is that?
That is level 3.
Okay, so make sure you mark off his mana. Alright. Create a cone. Each creature in a 60-foot cone must succeed on a dex save or take 3d8. Dex save of
12.
Oh, it says right at the top. Duh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to roll it 3 times. So, 2 of them pass, 4 of them fail. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Is the
Number
mana
5.
on this one, is that the
3.
red?
Do what?
Is the mana on Brevin in red or the blue?
The man on... Sorry, say it again.
Mana.
The mana on Brevin. It's a blue. The blue.
Blue. Okay.
Yep. Okay? Alright, so this guy saved, and this guy saved. So is it half damage on success? Okay, so 13 for all these. These are still piercing. So, slams into this one. Slams into this one. Each of them take a shot, but it looks like almost all of them are still standing.
Okay. For my next attack, the one right here, the first one that I hit, I'm gonna go ahead and do my longbow again.
On which one? Sorry, ping it again. I was updating all the damage on those guys. That one? Yeah, it definitely hits. Sinks into him. So he kind of shatter, kind of rattles around inside his rib cage, and then bounces off to the side, but he is still standing.
Okay. Move the 10 feet. and hit the one to his left.
Damn. Hits him as well. Give me a perception check, Corn.
Corn.
I'm sorry, not Corn. Whoever shot that.
Brevin.
Brevin, sorry. Getting all the paper mixed up. Okay, you watch as the arrows hit. There's little spurts of this green stuff goes flying out of them when you hit them.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and do it again to his friend right next to him.
Nope, can't do that because that cone of coal considers one of your attacks. So he gets 2 attacks like that. It's got to be 3 different things.
Okay, but when I use the bow afterward, how does that work?
He can only take 3 attacks if he takes attack on 3 different enemies during his turn. You did your cone of code first, so you hit all of them. So you only get 2 attacks. That make sense?
Thank you. Yep.
Okay. Alright, anything else?
I'm just going to move forward a little bit.
Okay. Alright, Dr. P, you're up.
Dr. P's going to fire 2 shots.
He hit with both of those. Quick thing. He hit with both those longbow shots, right?
Brevin? Yeah.
Yeah, because he's got advantage too, right? It's not rolling advantage, but
Well, he only got 1 of those shots off, though. Right? That's what I'm saying. He only got the cone of code, and he got that 29-16. That last one did not count.
okay. It looks like he has disadvantage selected though on his rolls.
Yeah, I was looking at it right.
Sorry.
Alright, what's Professor P doing there? And is that just a regular roll, or is that with advantage, or that 14?
With advantage is 15. I'm sorry, Brian.
Okay, it should be a regular roll. Let me explain why. They got fairy fire on them, but they're also holding up their shields. So that would have been disadvantage plus advantage, so it cancels each other out.
Oh, I have sharpshooter, so I ignore 3/4 cover.
Screw you! Alright, so which one was that 14 at? That one? Okay. Alright, so that one finds its mark. But he's still standing. And the second shot was at who?
Well, that was just 1 shot. I'm sorry. I rolled the first one without advantage, so I rolled again, and it came up with advantage. So I'm rolling a second shot now.
Okay, each of these should have 3 subtracted from them, or 5?
Subtract 3 because of the scope, but add 10 damage, so it's 15 damage.
Okay, that's 15 to a hit.
First shot.
I'm confused.
Yeah, so
Let's take a step back. So the 14 is technically a 9?
No, the 14 is technically a 15, which is technically a 12.
I'm confused. Sorry. I got to take a step back. So your very first hit, it says 14 with 5 damage. Your thing says add...
Ignore that one because it was with advantage, so I rolled it again. And
Oh.
I got a 15.
Okay, I'm with you now.
So 15 minus 3 is 12, and
Okay.
it does 15 damage if 12 hits.
Okay. All right, so got math. Yay, math, and that was on this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 15. I already did that. Wow, too much math.
You sound like a zombie right now, Brian.
It's like we're doing Pathfinder. All right, so you hit him. You hit him good. He's barely standing. Like the shield kind of bounces off the top of his shield and hits him right in the head. Like where his eye socket was, the arrow's still stuck there, but he's still standing. Anything else?
Yeah, same thing, but minus 13 to hit for 20 damage.
On the same one?
Yeah, same one.
Okay. And that one drops. So you're just standing there, I got an arrow sticking out of his eye, and you shoot a second time. This time it doesn't hit the shield, it hits right square in his middle of his head, and he just kind of crumbles to the ground right there. And you can give me a perception check if you want, if you haven't already noticed the green stuff shooting out of them.
Sure.
Nope. You don't see shit. Okay, is that it for Dr. P? You're going to move.
That's it for Dr. P.
Okay, Diddy, give me a death save. Hey, okay, 1 success. Good for you. And this guy's up next. Okay, so let me check the range.
So I thought Twig was up next.
Did I skip him?
It's Twig and Corn now.
Oh, you don't see the other thing.
Oh, frig.
Yeah, Twig's not up yet. Let's gotta check the range on this. Oh yeah. Alright, so as you watch Diddy kind of floating away there and still kind of coughing and gasping for air, you watch right underneath you, but not underneath all the zombie things that are around you, but just underneath you, you watch these spikes erupt up from the ground. That's you, Quarren.
Miss.
And then a second time,
Still miss.
third time,
Ouch.
and a fourth time.
Hit with 1. The third
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Minus 17.
Okay, that's it for him. Why don't you come on down here a little closer, Corn? Hey, Twig, now you're up.
And there's the mute button. Okay. So he's got Corn and Sir Diddy are off. Alright, my hunter's marked person is dead, so I'm going to move it. Simple action here. So this will now have, this zombie will have hunter's mark. And I will take 2 shots. First one. 26, I'm assuming that hits.
Mm-hmm. Ping again, which one you're shooting at? Okay. Sorry.
So that's got hunter's mark, so he takes 8 on the first shot. 8 points of damage. Followed by, if an 18 hits.
Yep, 18 definitely hits.
5 plus hunter's mark. 2, so 7 points. So 8 and 7, 15 total.
Okay, that last one was additional 2. I had everything up to that point. Takes damage, got a bunch of arrows sticking in him, but he is still standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you moved your hunter's mark to him, right?
Correct.
Let me give him a little icon there. Alright, anything else for Twig?
Not now, no.
Alright, Quarren. What are you doing here?
So I'm gonna disengage. I'm gonna head for his corpse. And I'm trying to find out if feeding a potion is an action or a bonus action. I can't seem to find it.
If you're giving it to somebody else, I rule it's an action. If you're giving it to yourself, it's a bonus action.
And disengage is a...
That's an action.
Action. Cool. Dodge action is the... Help. Yeah, help is that's action, right. So yeah, no, I'm gonna disengage. And let's go push Diddy through the air.
You know, push Diddy through the air?
Towards Sylvia, sure.
So, I don't think telekinesis, you have to because she's controlling it. And she's already moved him to the existence, her max that she can move him to. So, I'm going to let you do, and it has to be an athletics check, and you have to roll really freaking high to overcome the power of this telekinesis.
I was just reading the telekinesis thing. If it says if the object is worn or carried by a creature, you must make an ability check, contested to the creature's strength check.
Right, that's if someone's fighting it.
Yeah.
But again, since I've ruled that she's moved it the maximum she can, you still can. I'm just saying you got to roll pretty high in your athletics check to be able to move it any further.
I'm going to push it towards her.
Yep.
Athletics. There.
Okay, so you're able to move him maybe about 5 feet with that.
We're going to go a little bit closer to Sylvia.
Okay, you're still about 10 feet in the air.
10 feet? Can we go? Yeah, whatever. Good
Well,
enough.
you can leave Diddy alone if you want. Or you're gonna stay next to him.
I might be above him.
Okay. Just put yourself like right here, so you're not on top of him.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. All right. Anything else for Corn?
15 feet up, Diddy's 10 feet up.
Yep.
I disengaged. That was my action. So, no, that should be it.
Okay. So these guys are up. These guys are gonna drop their swords, their battle axes, and pick up their longbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. All at Corn.
Diddy's between me and them, though.
Huh?
I'm above.
Oh yeah, good point. Here, let me re-roll it. Thank you.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
So there was 5 of them. I'm just gonna roll. Oh shit! I guess I'll roll 5 more. Hold
I
on.
was like,
Let's see. How many I'm gonna go at Diddy? Oh shit! 4 of them are at Diddy. 1 is at Corrin. So could do it in this order. So that's a 4 for Corrin, a 19 for Diddy, 12, a 4, and a 19. The 19s hit Diddy. Diddy, does a 19 hit your AC?
Sorry, I was just on mute. Is that better?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Does a 19 hit you?
There you go. Yes, it does. It does.
Okay, so that's
I thought your DC was 19.
It is. Yeah,
That's a-
it is.
that's a glancing blow. That's enough for 2 death saves or 2 death failures.
Oh, ow, ow.
Don't defenders win ties?
Nope, glancing blows. Remember?
I forget that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we take half damage. It's still enough.
Right. Oop.
Okay, 2 death failures.
Not disadvantage either.
The rest of the guys are all still standing there with. They're gonna move a little tighter though, but they're all still kind of holding their shields up, forming a line. Okay, Sylvia is up. Holy shit. Okay, she's got telekinesis. Oh, she has nothing at heals. Let me.
Diddy is closer to her now, though.
I know, but he's also 1 death save away from freaking dying. Or 1 death failure. Let me check our magic items. She's got a magic boat, right?
No, it's not a magic boat. It's a magic shield.
Oh, what kind of magic items does she have? Oh, she has a healer's kit. No shit.
She can roll the. Can you do that in combat?
If she can reach him. But she's not. She doesn't have that feat, so it would just stabilize him. It won't bring him back to consciousness. I'm just looking for any other magic thing she has.
Stabilizer's good.
Stabilizes good.
Look
Oh,
how
shit.
far Diddy's been flying towards heaven. As soon as she's stabilizing me back down.
Scroll of Dimension Door. Nope. Staff of Swarming. Nope.
Nope.
Alright, so how far away is he?
45 feet.
Ugh!
And he's up 10 feet. I don't know how.
Oh, wait a minute. So she can move him. How far was it? 30 feet with telekinesis? Alright, this will work. This will work, I think.
And then she can just walk up to him.
Yeah. So I'll move him roughly 30 feet. And then she's going to approach up there. And she's going to use her action to bandage him up. So you want use of the healing kit. He is stabilized, but no longer making death saves.
Whee!
Okay, so Brevin is up.
Usul?
Usul, you the one's got Brevin?
Sorry, I forgot who I was.
I do that a lot.
Okay,
Sylvia's turn.
so again, working from him to here to here. We're gonna go with the bow.
The barrage again? Oh, longbow.
Just the regular bow shot.
Okay.
So
That's
we'll
the first
start
one?
Here, and
Yep.
then there, and then there.
Okay. First one hits. He's still standing. Let's see your second one. Ooh, that one barely hits. So, and he's still standing.
And last one.
Ooh, that one hits. Does some damage, but is still standing. At this point, Brevin, you got a pretty good feel that arrows just aren't quite doing the damage like they normally do to normal humans.
This there's a lot to this guy, and I just don't know how to play him. So
So you're fine.
yep.
All right, that's it for Brevin.
I'm just gonna move back over here a little bit.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, Dr. P.
Dr. P's gonna fire off some more shots, try to finish off those two in the front.
The two right in the center.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one, Brian. Oh, that one hit AC 21 for 15 damage. The guy with the little mark on him.
Okay. That's a regular hit. Not advantage, not disadvantage. They have fairy fire, but they have their shields up. So that 18 becomes a what?
Sharpshooter.
Oh yeah, you son of a bitch. Okay, so which one was it?
The guy with the little doohickey on him.
The green dot? Oh, that one. Okay. Alright, yeah, he drops.
And then I'm going to hit the guy just to his left.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's a good one.
24 for 18 damage.
And that one drops. Okay, that's it for Dr. P?
That's it for him for right now.
Okay, Diddy. Oh, roll me a D4.
Okay.
You got all kinds of little icons for yourself, don't you? Alright, so if no one heals you, you'll wake up in about an hour.
No worries.
Okay, so now I gotta do some reading. What can I do next? Oh, by the way, guys, I'm hoping we can make it to this this encounter. You guys good? Just to go a little bit longer?
No problem for me.
I'm cool.
Okay. All right. So give me a second. I got to read through my big bad guy here and see if he's screwed or what he can do here. Ah, you sons of bitches. Sons of bitches. So, Quarren, you're roughly how far up in the air where you just go?
Cord?
Yep.
What was Diddy? I was above Diddy, so I'm 15 feet.
15 feet. Alrighty. Quarren, you're the only one within range of him. You watch as more of these spikes come shooting out of the ground towards you, Quarren.
Ugh. Jeez. Why do you hate Cord?
Oh, wow.
So what is that? I'm assuming the 22, 22, and 23 all hit. So that's 20.
I exactly just hit 0.
You hit 0?
Just exactly.
Alright, so you guys watch as these spikes just come shooting out of the ground somewhere like in, not from where he was standing before, but almost like shooting out of the ground like right here. And you see him all just kind of pelt him, gets peppered with all these little spikes all over his body. And you see him just kind of go limp and kind of float there.
Oh.
Okay, so that's it for him. Alright, Twig.
All right.
Not Cord, no.
Do so.
You didn't say that when I fell down.
I'm not playing as you. You're playing as your own character.
Fair enough.
So is it possible to move double and still cast a spell?
Nope.
All right.
It was a bonus action, isn't it?
No, I don't know who started that trend, but I don't do that. If you take your action to double dash, you don't get a bonus action.
Meh.
I figured to ask. So.
No, I'm not mad. I think Critical Role guys do that, but I never have played that way.
25. Okay, so we go here, and Buttercup's gonna follow, and then I am going to. I'm gonna move Hunter's Mark to this creature on the end.
Okay.
The red
And
dot?
give him 1 arrow. Because I moved. Don't get the second shot, so there's the 1.
Yeah.
Ooh. With Hunter's Mark.
Okay, that's not.
But it wasn't a crit.
Yeah, it's not a crit, but you still
No,
hit.
it's not. So 4 plus 2 is 6.
Yeah, at this point you can also tell that these arrows just aren't doing as much damage as they would against a normal solid living
Right.
thing.
It's doing damage. It's
Yep.
just taking more to do the damage as
Yep.
well. Got it. And that's all for me, folks.
Okay. Alright, Corn, give me a death save.
Do-do-do-do.
Good. Because I emailed Corn, I said, Corn, you okay if someone plays your character? She goes, yeah, that's fine, I just don't want to die. I'm like, that won't happen.
Corn, I'm so sorry. That's one success.
Okay, so these guys are up again. Oh, man.
Bye, Corn.
Oh, man. Son of a bitch. Well, how far away is everybody? I guess technically they're all in range. Alright, so instead of having them all go at Corn, I'm going to do a little DM discretion here. So he's a 1. Corn's going to be a 1. Diddy be a 2. Sylvia's a 3. Twig is a 4. Buttercup's a 5. Brevin's a 6. I'm going to do this out in the open.
Corn and Diddy are both very non-threatening right now, right? Like,
They don't care. Because
no.
they're zombies, right?
That just revs them up.
Yep. Alright, so here we go.
Yeah.
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit, I got 6 freaking arrow attacks coming. Here's the first one. Let's do it like this first. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Twig.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6 of them. One more.
Hey, Diddy,
Okay.
high five.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 was Buttercup, and then 3 at Twig, and the last one at Brevin. Alright, so let me roll these. 6 of them. That's the first one is a crit. Second one is a 17. Third one's a miss. Fourth one is a miss. Last one is a 20. Oh, sorry, the fifth one is a 20. Okay, so number 1 was, who did I say? Number 5. Buttercup got a crit. Wow. Takes, somebody do crits. It's 11 points of damage for Buttercup. And then it was a 17 for the first one on Twig. Does that hit?
17 does hit, yes.
Okay. So it's 6 points piercing damage. The third one on Twig misses. The fourth one was on Twig. That one misses. The fifth one, which was on Buttercup again, that's a 20, not a natural. That's going to be 5 points of piercing damage. And the last one on Corn, that's a 19. Not Corn, Brevin.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Come on.
So is a 19 hit Brevin? Yeah, 19 hits Brevin.
Yep.
So 6 points of piercing damage on Brevin. So Corn, if you're watching, you're welcome. I could have just killed you. Okay, the rest of these guys, I'll move these dead guys out of the way. These guys are going to all come in a little bit closer together. Still kind of, actually, yeah, fuck it. They're going to stay right about there, trying to shield their guys behind them. All holding their shields up. Alright, Sylvia, that's me. Diddy is alive, but unconscious, and she just saw Corrin drop, and she's still holding Didamar with telekinesis. Ah, shit. Ah, damn it. Damn it. Okay, she's going to take a bonus action to move Diddy 30 more feet. Over to there, roughly. And then she's... I guess technically she can keep that up until she does something else. And she's going to move over here closer to Quarren. Ooh, that was a bonus action to do Diddy, wasn't it? To move him. So she has an action left. Does she have a healing potion? I think she does. Greater healing potion! What does that do? Greater healing potion, I think it's 4d4 plus 4. You want to roll it, Quarren? You want me to?
Go for it. Roll it. I'm unconscious.
Okay, 44 plus 4. So 14. Now she kind of jams the healing potion into your gullet and kind of just shakes it vigorously so it all goes down your throat. And you are now conscious. And that's it for Sylvia's turn. Okay, Brevin, you're up. Who's playing Brevin? Brevin's up.
Alright. Oh man, I'm gonna go after my favorite 3.
So same 3 again, huh?
Yeah, I think they changed, but
Sometimes. Whatever's in that location.
yeah, same idea.
Okay, in the same order? Okay, yep. That one, okay, he has a shield up. That would give him, that'd be a disadvantage then. There's nothing else that cancels that out, correct?
No.
Oh, the fairy fire. Yep, so it's straight up attack, so that hits. He's still standing.
Okay, middle one.
Straight up attack, that counts as a
Ooh,
crit. So, did that automatically do the max on one of them? Let me see, 7 plus 5 plus 2.
That'd be the middle one.
So, it should be an 8 in there somewhere. Oh, the crit should be an 8. So 14 plus 8. 22. Half of that. He's still standing.
Okay, last one on the left.
Ooh! Glancing blow. Half damage. Halved. So, half of that is... half of that.
7.
Still standing. Anything else from Brevin?
Yeah, he's just gonna move north there to try to help out with Diddy Meyer.
Okay. Go move yourself.
That's it.
Okay. Dr. P, you're up. Which one was that? Alright, so shields up. You ignore half cover. Fairy fire. Gets it. Yeah. Damn it. So 16, yeah.
It does 20 damage or whatever.
Yeah.
19 damage.
Yeah, he drops. Your arrow goes right through his shield, right into him. He just kind of flies back about 2 or 3 feet and crumbles into a bunch of pieces and splatters.
As Dr. P moves, he's going to target the guy with the green dot.
Okay. God dang, man. So, the guy on the green, so that'd have been 8 plus 8, 16 plus 10, 26. Yeah, you drop him. You guys watch it, Dr. P just like getting all flustered at seeing his friends fall, kind of just rears back with this little bitty short bow and just launches this like freaking cannon. Just explodes both these guys holding up their shields. Anything else, Dr. P?
Nope, he's just making his way to Didymar.
Okay. And Diddy is conscious, but not No, he's not conscious. He's unconscious, but not making death saving throws. Hey, D. How you doing over there?
He's gonna wake up in an hour.
Oh, shit. Guess who's up? Guess who's up? Son of a bitch! 4 of them.
Guess who's in range? Corn.
And Sylvia. So I'm gonna do this again. D6s. Yeah. Odd is Corn. Even is Sylvia. Oh. Oh! Oh my gosh.
Last one. 2 failures.
No, no. This thing has 4 attacks. So 1 more.
Oh.
Oh! Alright, doesn't mean he'll hit. So, okay, so Corn's unconscious. That means he doesn't get his dex bonus to his AC. So what would his AC be without his dex?
It just says 18.
Yeah, what's his dex bonus?
His dex bonus is 5, so 13.
Okay, yeah, so 13. Ugh. Okay, so do these attacks. For 2 of them on Corn. Oh, shit. 1 death save, or 1 death failure. And another death failure.
Oh, it says. Well, yeah, it says.
Oh, not death failure. He was alive. Yeah, because Sylvia brought him back to life. Okay, so what is his AC normally?
His AC normally is. It says 18, but
Okay.
I'm not sure how this registers. It says 18, but it says here he has this thing called unarmored defense. Wearing no armor, not wielding a shield, AC equals 10 plus your Dex modifier plus your Wisdom modifier.
Right.
Oh, that is his Wisdom is 3. Okay, yeah, got
Right.
it.
So I also know that him being a monk, I think he also has some kind of a evasion thing.
That is.
Or something where he can like catch a ranged weapon.
These are ranged weapons. I could have deflected the whole time if that was the case.
Yep.
You said. I read it as spike as in it was like a tentacle and arm.
No, these things are shooting out.
So like they're. I thought they were like attached.
No, these are little spikes that come shooting, erupting out of the ground. The other things that grabbed Diddy a while ago were like little weeds that came out. That's something different.
Yeah, no, I could have deflected everything then. Like the whole time. I literally thought these were the tentacles attacking.
It's okay. He's okay. You can deflect him now.
Yeah.
But that
10 plus Dex mod plus monk level to reduce to 0. So I can try to deflect them. The 18 wouldn't hit, the 23 would be. So roll.
Well, 18 would be a glancing blow, so it'd be like half damage.
Yeah, but I can deflect it potentially.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So 1d10 plus Dex mod plus. So 1d10 plus 5 plus level 10, 11.
5 plus level 11 will be 16. That's the max, or so that's the minimum he can get rid of.
He's got listed as level 10. Did he not level up?
He may not have leveled up his thing, but he should be 11. So I'll say it's 16. Oh, technically 17 would be the minimum he can roll. So yeah,
21,
nothing.
and 17 for the second one. So the second one would still hit.
Yeah, he deflects all that.
Yeah.
So thank God he was alive. He'd been unconscious. There've been 2 death saves. So you watch as he as it comes back up from Sylvia giving the potion, kind of coughing a little bit, and he's covering these little spikes. He's more coming. You see him kind of flip around and kind of deflect each one that comes at him. However, there's still 2 coming at Sylvia. Oh, now I roll a freaking 1. And a 15, which I'm pretty sure that 15 probably hits as well. Yeah, her AC is pretty low. Only 6 points. Wow. I think that's the lowest I've rolled for damage as well. Alright, so she takes 6 points of damage. And go ahead and give me a perception check for Corn and Sylvia.
You do, Sylvia.
Oh yeah, I do Sylvia. Damn it. Perception. Is she very perceptive? Actually, she is. Ooh! Alright, so Corn doesn't see it, but as Sylvia gets smacked with one of those spikes right in her side, you guys all see as she kind of points down towards the ground there, and she screams that there's something underneath the earth.
Oh, I think we realize that now. Like, Captain Obvious.
Yep. Well, no one said anything, so there you go. Alright, that's it for him. Twig, you're up.
All right. So I am going to scoot over here to Mr. D. Oops, wrong button. Here. And reach out and touch them. Oops, wrong button. I need the spell list. And here is as a level 2. And done.
Sure, it'd be really useful if we had a cleric here with, turn undead and whatnot. Shucks, I wonder where he could be.
Hoarding his talisman of Timora.
On the top side of the mountain.
Casting it at level 2, he gets 5 points.
That was for who?
That is for Diddy.
Okay. Alright, so Diddy is finally awake. Diddy, you still there?
He just.
And
Oh, he just. I think he lost connection because he bounced out of roll 20 as well.
Alright, so I'll give him his points back. It was 5, right?
yes, 5.
Okay.
Wait a second. Oh, Corn must have moved. So I didn't move Buttercup. All right. So Cup. Yeah, she can easily get there. Buttercup. And she's going to attack the one that has Hunter's Mark.
Before you do that, give me a wisdom check for Twig.
For Twig. Wisdom check.
Oh, shit.
Not so much.
I'm sorry, Twig. Okay.
Okay. And Buttercup's going to attack this creature with. Oops, where's Buttercup's sheet? It got buried. Here we go. And I guess it's a bite or a claw, so she'll go.
Oh, look at that! Critical hit. So let's make sure I do this right. So it's going to be 11 plus 8. 19 points of slashing damage.
Correct.
And she just drops him. See Buttercup kind of rear up on her hind legs and takes a big claw and just swipes it. And the zombie's head just comes clean off and rattles off to the side, and the rest of it just kind of crumbles.
Now, can she take the rest of her movement?
Yeah, she got movement left.
Okay, good. Because then she is going to move back 50. Here.
Okay. Very good.
So she finished off the shield wall.
Okay, good. I was like, oh shit, Twig's pet's gonna die. No.
No, I wouldn't want to do that.
Anything else for Twig?
Nope, healed, moved, and attack. We're good.
Okay, Corn.
Corn is gonna move straight up. So he was 15 feet above ground.
He was 15. Yep.
Yeah, he's going for like a good I don't know, 35, 40.
More or total?
Up to he's got 60 movements, so let's go. Yeah, let's go up a good 40 feet more. So he's 55 feet in the air.
55 feet in the air. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me make a note of
And then
that.
he's gonna fire his elemental bow at the. Do any of these guys have bows left? They're all just swords. Okay.
All these guys back here dropped their swords. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong layer to click. All these guys dropped their swords to pick up their longbows. So everyone you see left has longbows left.
Cool. All right. This guy is gonna get. Bing. Oh wait, I'm supposed to set an advantage. All right. I'll do one more for that one.
No, not for those guys.
All of them, wasn't it?
Oh, advantage. I thought you said disadvantage. Okay.
No, advantage.
Yeah, they're still glowing.
That's for that guy. So he's a 19 for 12.
Okay.
And then
Takes
I'll
it.
click the advantage. So that's that. And then I get a second attack. Yes.
Yep.
So one more, same guy.
Yeah, definitely
28
hits.
for 12.
You sink 2 arrows into him, but he's still standing there, getting ready to draw his bow back at you.
You know what? I got I went up 40 feet. I still got 20 feet of movement. Let's go. That way.
So you're roughly about 75 feet away, if I understood you right. You want 20 more feet? That's what I heard?
20 more feet. Yeah.
Alright, so 75 feet away.
Why is Corn just tilted over like that? Does he drop too?
No, he got knocked over, but there's no gravity here, so there is no prone.
Oh.
So it doesn't really matter. He was unconscious, now he's back up. Orientation is, right?
Yep, you're good.
Oh, shit, turn him upside down. Upright. Right side.
Just so it's not confusing to you? Sure. Same thing with Diddy, though. Diddy's
Yeah, Diddy, you back?
Diddy's conscious again, isn't he?
He said he's got cleaners in his room, so he's waiting to get to the computer.
Okay. Would he get that in Discord? Did he say that in Roll20?
Discord.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, they're just vacuuming in my room, so I didn't want to send you.
Why
guys
do
crazy.
you have cleaners in your room?
And how do I get them?
Yeah,
Is that your kids? Is that another word for your kids?
no, we got some nice people that come in and do our cleaning for us, which is really cool.
Okay. Well, if you saw it or not, you got 5 hit points back, Diddy. So you're not conscious.
Woohoo!
And you don't have to stand
Okay,
up because there's no gravity.
All right. So
All right. Well, I can't get to my computer to stand me up, but if someone wants to, I can tell you what I'm doing. I'll just wait for them to finish, and then I'll tell you what to do on my character, and then you guys can just roll it for me.
Alright. All right. So Corn, that finishes your turn. You're 75 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
These guys are up next. So Corn is now out of range. How about the rest of you? Actually, what am I saying? He's out of range. He's not out of range of a freaking longbow.
Yeah, everyone's in range.
I'm thinking of the other guy. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so Sylvia's 1, Corn's 2, Diddy's 3, Twig is 4, Dr. P is 5, Brevin is 6, Buttercup is 7. If I roll an 8, I roll it again. So 1 for Diddy, 1 for Sylvia. I roll again. Another 1 for Sylvia. And 6 was Buttercup. No, is that right? No, Brevin. Brevin was Buttercup. Brevin was 6. God, too many freaking things.
Brevin.
1, 2,
For Brevin, huh?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So that's 1, 2. That's 4 of them. 2 more. Damn, Sylvia. And roll again. Okay. So go in order.
Diddy again. Oh gosh.
Diddy's number 3, so Diddy gets the first one. And that is a 13 to hit, which I'm assuming misses.
That just missed. Yeah.
Okay, now Sylvia. Sylvia gets a 19, that hits her.
6.
6 points of damage on Sylvia. Minus 6. And then the next one is Sylvia. That's a 15, that hits her. For 6 more points. And then after her, we got 6. That was Brevin. That misses. Sylvia. That misses. The last one was Diddy. And that's a 12. So they all miss. They all stay where they are. Alright, Sylvia, that's me. She looks around at you guys, looks back down at these dead guys, says, okay guys, what are we doing here?
We don't even need to be here.
That's what she's thinking. So she's going to, as she looks around,
Noise so the friends on top of the mountain can hear us.
there's nobody else near these bad guys, so she's saying to F with this.
Ooh.
And she's saying she's going to fireball their ass, and then she's going to get 30 feet away.
Get that plan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Deck save of 12. It's only 12, really?
Or
That didn't sound right. There should be her spell save, right?
Brian, there's 6 in there.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 6. I'm still trying to double check her spells. It should be 16, not 12.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, there's a natural 20, a 19, a 18, a natural 20, and a 9, and an 8. So 2 of them fail.
2 of them take 23, and the rest take 12.
Okay, so the last 2, I'll make it these 2 in the back. That succeeded, they take half damage.
It also sets the grass on fire.
7. 7. These guys all took half. And there will be something else. I'll get done giving these guys all their damage. Alright, so you guys see for the first time, as this ball of flame hits, you see the ground beneath these things start to shudder and shake. Let me switch to a different layer. And you guys see as this thing starts to kind of slowly come up through the ground underneath all these guys. And you see this giant thing with all kinds of tentacles, almost like a starfish, kind of surface up to the ground. And you see this giant mouth in the middle. It looks like a giant parrot or something like that. It starts to kind of scream and wail as you see it kind of catching on fire as well. Okay, that's it for Sylvia's turn. Brevin, you're up.
All right, let's hit that thing with some arrows.
This is kind of like him being prone on the ground. So any attack on him is going to have disadvantage with a range attack.
Okay. Okay.
Because he's like just right on the surface of it. You can see him coming up, but he's only like a foot or so above the ground.
So
Yeah.
even if we move up above it, it would still have disadvantage?
If you move straight up above it, you want to. It won't.
No. As in, if we're...
If I move 20 or 30 feet up in the air, then it should be a lot flatter for me.
It should be.
Okay. Let's do that.
Okay. Let's see it. What is this thing's AC? Oh, yeah. Alright, yeah, you definitely hit it.
Okay.
And you watch as you strike one of its big looking appendages, like leg thing. You see it kind of shrivel and shake. You see a few spikes kind of spitter and shoot out of it. And more of that same green oozy stuff you saw in these zombie things above it as well.
All right, damage is damage. Let's do it again.
Yeah, both those hit. Good for you, buddy. So total 28.
One more.
Is this for Brevin?
Yep.
He only gets 2. Remember, it's only 3 if it's 3 different enemies.
Oh, I can't aim at different appendages.
No, it's considered 1 creature.
Fine. 2 enough. 2 is enough.
Okay. Yeah, that was pretty good hits.
All right.
Okay, anything else for Brevin?
That's it for me.
Okay, Dr. P.
Alright, so is this thing engulfing the zombies as well, or no?
The zombies seem to be kind of like standing on and around it.
But they do not seem to be affected.
Give me a perception. Can't tell.
Alright, I'll put 2.
Into the big guy or one of the zombies?
I'm sorry, say it again, Brian.
You shooting the big guy or one of the zombies?
I'm thinking the big guy. But
Okay.
you know what? Never mind. I'll shoot the zombie that's... I'll ping it in a second.
Which zombie? The one right in the center?
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, right in the center.
Okay. You find your mark, definitely. But he is still standing. Gonna do it again?
Dittmeyer's up. He's not down anymore, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Well, up is a relative term. He's got like a pixel of HP.
Damn, man. 20 damage.
Yep, you find your mark. Hits him again, but he is still standing. Arrows don't seem to do quite the damage like they should, even with your extra power, extra oomph. Anything else, Dr. P?
Nope, done with.
Okay, Diddy, you back?
He's been disconnected, reconnected. I don't think he is.
Diddy, you on Discord?
I'm kind of
He is, but
crashing
he
out here
muted.
pretty quick. It's,
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm finally back on my seat. Okay. So what I'll do is I'm going to move over to here, and just so I've got everybody in my protection radius, and then I will lay hands upon myself.
He's
How
touching
that
himself.
looks.
Don't touch yourself.
Yeah,
That's gross.
exactly. I've got 5 points left, and I'll give myself 50. Okay. There you go. Feel a bit better now.
And
Yay.
Professor P needs crash out.
And then let's see. Are they close enough to do? What's it? Divine might actually be an action, so I probably can't do anything like that. And I will just stay there. There's not much else I can do. I just want to protect everyone with the radius in case it turns up a little closer. Lay on hands. Bonus action, I will cast shield on myself. This shield, sorry, the Shield of Faith.
Okay.
So, that's it for me.
Alright. So it's unfortunate Professor P just capped out, because what's going to happen next, you guys watch as this thing kind of shudders, the ground all around it starts to shake a little bit, and then it kind of burrows back underneath the earth and disappears.
Mm.
And you
Gonna
guys
fireball it again.
watch also. I'll do this. As each one of these zombies that are left here, they all just kind of shudder for a second, and they just drop to the ground, lifeless. So
it was animating them.
So Twig is up.
Okay. Let me see. We still have a couple of zombies up.
They all dropped.
They're all dead, or they're
Well, they just dropped lifeless to the ground after this thing kind of burrowed underneath the earth.
okay, and it's out of sight.
Yep, underneath the earth.
All right, let me see.
Peace out.
Where is? Whoops, wrong button. Do. Forgot to take off the 2 spell. So he still has some mana pool. Got plenty. Everyone else around me looks to be fairly not Quarren. Okay, that's what I will do. Yep. All right, I'm going to go here and hit Quarren with Cure Wounds, level 2.
If you gotta reach him to touch him, again, he's about 75 feet in the air.
Oh, so
So I'm not sure you can reach him.
how high is the plateau?
Again, he's like 75 feet up in the air.
Above the plateau level?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
So he's probably good like 90 feet from you, from where you were.
Never mind, I won't be able to get to him. So then I'll just tag Diddy instead.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
You could use it. We gotta get him some health so he can actually help out here instead of being hurt. And fire one. Oh, that sucked. Okay.
What were you doing? Oh, healing.
That
Did he?
was Cure wounds at a level 2, and I was incredibly. I only got points. I don't know how I only got 4.
No, you got 12. It's 8 plus 4.
Oh. Okay.
So you higher level cast?
That's how you read that?
Yep.
I get it.
Yep.
Okay. So 12.
Okay.
Oh, for Diddy. And I'm calling Buttercup back because I don't know creature is, so.
Okay. Just so I'm clear, you guys are all staying pretty much at the same level as this plateau up here, correct? As far as height-wise, above the...
At this time now, yeah.
Okay, alright, that's what I kind of figured. Alright, Corn.
Same.
Right. How about that? What's it called? Thing was it in? Oh yeah, GTFO. Scorn's got 60 movement. We're still in turn order and everything.
Yep.
He's coming down close to everybody else, and he's gonna go ahead and claw off. He's got a potion. Where's there? He's got a greater healing potion. And you said that was 4d4 plus 4?
Yep.
Oops, he does not have 32. Move that down too. So, 4d4 plus 15.
Okay, there you go.
More than I had.
Okay, these guys, you see no movement whatsoever from those guys. They're just laying there motionless up on the plateau. Sylvia, just going to look around both of you guys. Okay, guys, I think there's no reason for us to be here. Let's just get the hell out of here. And she'll kind of move out off the island, out into the open.
Go to follow Brevin.
Said, Brevin, let's get the hell out of here.
Let's do it.
And Brevin will look around again and say, yep. Alright, so unless anyone else is going to pursue this thing that burrowed into the ground, that'll be it for combat. Anyone here want to pursue it?
Yep.
I'll take that as a no.
No.
Corn decides to solo it.
With 1 hit point left.
He's got more than one. Corn's got lots of hit points left now.
Right. Alright, so we'll call the session right there, guys. I know it went longer than expected, but I felt it was important we could at least get through this little combat encounter. Holy shit. I've been planning this for like weeks, if you guys would ever come close to anything like this, and I wasn't expecting it to be quite that deadly, but...
It was Diddy's fault.
I thought, there's no way one person's going to go in there. If you get 4 attacks, it'll be 4 people, but holy shit, man. So, that was pretty good, though. I enjoyed that. Was that okay for you guys, or was I being a dick DM by that one?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
It's a split party that makes it more interesting.
Well, you still had a pretty good-sized party there, so that's why I wasn't too worried about...
fights that really make you think it out, too. So.
Like I said, all we needed is the cleric turn undead. Boom, gone.
Right. I tried to see if you guys could see each other, but it never quite happened there, so...
Well, apparently Diddy's the wrong kind of paladin. So.
I don't know if you guys ever got a good look at this thing, but...
Okay, I didn't see its mouth. Yeah, it's like a squid beak.
Yeah. This is another treat that I got from Jason and his tome of foes that he gave me. But these guys are evidently being in the astral plane is not that uncommon for them. So, but yeah, this was the thing that kept shooting the spikes and the filaments, and it was basically trying to turn you guys into one of these things, so it could basically like suck the.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
I just wasn't familiar enough with Corn. Like when I was reading that, I was reading it as a mordant snare, is what it said.
Yep.
So I was like, oh, it's like its limb or something flinging at me. I didn't realize it was like a missile.
Right. So my fault.
Spike. No. I didn't know, and then like because I was like, I know he can do his deflection, but I was like, oh, none of these are range attacks.
Right. Now the spike was something he was actually shooting out from his limbs. The filaments were something that kind of came out of him, and that's what seeps into the things and sucks out all their goodness, and it lives off of that, and then it controls them once they're dead, and kind of tricks other people into coming in a little closer. Which it worked on Diddy. Cool.
Yep. Diddy's gone. Rand's gone.
No, Diddy took off as well.
Oh, he's disconnected, hasn't reconnected, and he's out of Discord now too. So.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right, gentlemen. Good session.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, and we'll pick it up again in 2 weeks.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Take care.
And we'll see what happens to party
Alright,
then.
guys.
Continue passing each other.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
What'd you say?
Those are showing me.
I was just saying, have a good night.
No, that's not what Sylph said.
Oh, yeah. I was saying we'll just continue passing by each other in the night. That's that one that passed without trace
Yep.
that he was using. So yeah, no
Right.
idea.
Exactly. So we'll see what happens to the other group. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but I know it's late for you, so I'll cut you loose, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Cheers.
All right. Good night, guys.
Night.
Whew.